Oh, I gotta change captures, don't I? Why would you get chicken at a fish place? 'Cause the fish is worse. I wish I could just get all of these. Hi. Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. It's been a while, hasn't it, Raul? But, today we are going to culturally enrich ourselves and learn the wonders of the history of the mythical people called the Boomers and their beautiful culture of killing everyone that's not them and only doing what you want to do, which is violence and murder. Also money. What do we got to do around here? Are they listed here, or do I have to... I do have to just follow Valere, don't I? Nellis Medical Station. So how's everyone doing today? I know you all know how I feel today, wonderful as it is. I don't think you have to do Valere, since we are doing Wildcard after all. Oh boy, I just went the exact opposite direction, didn't I? Doing Decadent. Oh man. I don't know if you do not. If I remember right, all of the side content is completely optional. And yes, it is in fact experience points for our build to be perfect, you know. South. It's me, I'm great at directions. That's what speedrun for survival mode does. Ah. Valere is needed for house. Wow, fuck that guy. It's a good thing we're gonna deactivate him.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, outsider, but I have patients to tend to.
I'm looking for ways to be useful?
I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training?
Ah! I could lie. I don't know enough to help. I wish I did.
Don't apologize. Their care is my responsibility, but everything I know came from an old first aid field manual. I don't know what else to do to help them.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Well, I guess we can't help until we help our medical. How far are we from a level up? Away is the answer to that. What else is there? We have something the way the fuck out there and something the way the fuck out there. We are closer to the way the fuck up north. So we'll do that, I guess. Look, man. Chester is not a mendicant. He is a mendicant. He can weld stuff together, but he can't fix people. He can just weld buttholes together. Are you a mendicant? Or are you a mendican? I'm a mendicant! Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, for the boosted healing, it will make absolutely sense. It's just that, you know, I didn't do it. I just decided to be a melee man.
Hey,
is...
I hope Pearl knows what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please.
Oh man, we have a boomer-ass boomer here.
If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building?
I'm great at
Nothing
that!
too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, and there's been that ant problem over near there.
I heard about
You
that.
can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the two runways.
I'm sorry, what now? I passed through a place called Helios 1. Maybe I can find parts there.
Are you talking about that damn bright light we've seen blast off to the south occasionally? I was wondering what the hell that was. If they've got the parts, bring them on back. We need to get the array back up and charging. Be sure to stop on back and let me know when the arrays are fixed.
That dude's name was Loyal. We also have Jack, but I don't think Jack is... Oh, Jack is also part of our quest. We should check in on him as well, see what he has to say.
That's a good thing to see, huh, boss?
What? What are you talking about, Raul?
That Loyal guy. He's getting up there in years, but he still finds a way to make himself useful to his people. If you ask me, that's better than withering away all alone or holding on to some faded piece of glory from your past.
It's so weird knowing that this is Danny Trejo. Oh god, I don't know how to respond here. What did you say before? Raul said it's better to be there for his people rather than wither away, right? Like, this is how bad my memory is getting. I just straight up forgot what he just said. There's no rewind dialogue, which granted it's a modern luxury, but you know. He's been talking about how Loyal is old but still being helpful. Loyal's been using his years and knowledge to help his tribe. I think that's a noble goal.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
What's on your mind?
Old history, boss. I grew up in a place called Hidalgo Ranch, just outside Mexico City. It wasn't much, just a bit of a farm, with a house for 3 generations of Tejadas. I wasn't the best behaved kid. I was quick with my hands, with a pistol or a wrench. And I wasn't afraid to get into fights over it. I never killed anybody, but I had my share of run-ins with the police. Mostly my family kept me in line. This was before the war. We were far enough away from Mexico City when the bombs fell that we missed the worst of it. But things got bad quick.
Go on.
Just a few days after Mexico City was vaporized, refugees started pouring down the road to our ranch.
Yeah, I
We
figured
helped
as
who
much,
we could.
however.
There were so many. Eventually, my father started turning people away before we ran out of food. Things got violent. My father and I got our guns, and we drove them off.
What happened then?
About 24 men came back in the night after we'd gone to sleep. They set fire to the ranch house.
Wow, what piece?
barred the doors from the outside.
What pieces of
The
shit?
whole family was trapped inside. I smelt the smoke, and I got myself and my little sister Rafaela out through a window. But everyone else, my parents, my grandmother, my 2 brothers, and 2 of my sisters, all died.
What happened then?
Rafaela and I ran. We were pursued by some of the men who attacked our home. But I was always a good shot. The ones who came after us, I killed. The rest, I left be. I had to take care of Rafaela, not throw my life away on revenge.
I gotta say, getting Danny Trejo for this, fucking 10 out of 10. Holy shit. So, I'll say this, as a genuine bit of recommendation. Is this a choice that matters? And also, let me know when a choice that matters matters. Because there is something I know about Raul that I want to do, but I don't know how to get there. I will unlock the backseating limiter for this. Help, chat. Please. There's a choice in the matter, but I don't remember the exact specifics. Checking. Yeah, I hate to have dead air here, but I know exactly what I want to do. I just don't know what and where to do. Also, man, it's kind of a good thing that Danny Trejo is like an ally in this game and not a villain. Because if he was a villain, hoo boy, that'd be terrible. And I still laugh how Danny Trejo's motto about what should happen to villains in movies extends to who he voiced in a Jackie Chan flick? Because for those that don't know, Danny Trejo has a motto about what he does for work. And that if Danny Trejo has to play a villain, the villain has to die in like the most gruesome manner ever to get the point across that crime does not pay. And in Project A, Danny Trejo voices the villain, a privateer known as Lo Sampao, the Dragon of the Sea. And in that movie, Lo Sampao gets rolled up into a rug and then gets a grenade thrown at him in the rug. And then he gets exploded by a point-blank grenade. Lo Sampao becomes hamburger meat. Let's see if I can dig something here. Venus, Raul. Raul Tejada, Fallout Wiki. Actual player character. Raul computer. Raul open Does that killing a non-player character causes us to fail? Quick walkthrough. Expand. Okay. So this decision does not matter. And you can't think this is all your fault. No one could stand against a dozen armed men all alone.
I know that, boss. That's not what I'm getting at. I'm just getting sentimental in my old age. Anyways, forget it. Just wanted that off my chest.
Okay, so that is one of 3 bits. I don't think we get the thing yet. But also, while we're here, we gotta talk to Jack.
So you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language.
Ah, look, he has a Pip-Boy too!
Here you sound like us.
Looking for ways to help out. Anyone think come to mind?
What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it.
Why the fuck am I macking on this dude? Oh, chat, what do we do? Do we go for the boring speech check or the confirmed bachelor? Bachelor. Hit on every man that moves. Fuck.
You think I'm handsome? Wow. I wonder if she does too.
Alright. Tell me about this lady.
There's an outpost near here. The signs say
Oh!
Crimson Caravan. It seems
Oh,
like
no!
they carry things to and fro for people out there. Well, every once in a while, I watch the outpost through one of the spotter's binoculars. And sometimes there's this girl,
Oh
this
no!
special girl. And sometimes it's like she's watching me back with her binoculars. Except she's probably just watching Nellis. I haven't tried waving.
Maybe I could talk to you for her. What's she look like?
Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me? Oh, geez. I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this.
I'll look into it. Stranger things have happened.
That would be amazing.
Let me
As
tell
in,
you about the
I would
skeleton
thank
in the
you forever.
refrigerator. We didn't fail Young Hearts, though, did we? Oopa doopa 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 doof. Oh. Oh no. Okay, where are these solar panels? I'm just gonna work on repairing these solar panels and not think about the fact that I may have ruined a teenage romance.
Oh, that happens all the time.
1 second. Why is this not showing up in... Oh, I know why. Because I put it a bit too low. There we go. And then we put this here. Hi. How was Kamen Rider Amazons?
Chachi got very angry.
I see. That's terrifying, honestly.
It's, oh my god. Please.
Right.
No, Twitch is angry. That grunt wasn't at you. I want you to understand this.
No,
I
but it
was
reminded
angry
me
at
of something.
Twitch because I couldn't actually get the mainstream to work.
Something I mentioned at the start of the last final segment of Forlorn Hope Quest. If you grind and complete quests that raise morale, which determines you have veteran rangers. Oh, neat. Also, I saw. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that.
That's some tasty Z fighting. Also, the thing you mentioned, that was mentioned about the veteran rangers, you can also see them all over the place, especially as you get a higher level.
I can't believe we were allowed inside the lucky...
Okay, yeah, Twitch is just locking up at a certain time. It's really not thrilled about me blocking ads.
Yeah. Give it like 30 seconds. It's like a hard 30 seconds.
No, I'm saying the timer locks.
Yeah, it does that for me too, but it's still counting down. Oh, you need to find the other two. Okay, I thought someone mentioned that you could start the quest without doing the other... before getting the other two NPCs, but yeah.
So where are you at the moment?
Big Boomer Energies. I'm repairing
Okay.
solar panels. Where are they? I'm going the wrong
Yeah.
way.
It's, the ranger armor is also really good, but once again, you don't start encountering them until you hit a certain level. And then you start seeing them in NCR camps all over the place.
Forlorn Hope was, the raid thing, right? When are they gonna
Never
stop?
hero.
Hero, this only got an 84 out of 100. It is doomed to be forever forgotten by Bethesda because it didn't meet
Well-
the strict requirements.
Also, it's not one of their mainline titles.
Yeah, who cares about Fallout New Vegas? Da 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 da.
Well, also Skyrim prints money is
Yeah,
the other thing.
it's fucking sickening.
Skyrim makes money hand over fist.
Okay, how do I get upstairs?
Very carefully.
Very carefully.
By putting one foot in front of the other.
Well, with my repair of 90, let's see what I can do here. Hello? There we go. Refractor plate is very damaged. Salvage parts could be used to repair the array. Repair 65 or higher required, or use solar array parts. Oh, I see. If we didn't have repair 65, we could do the other thing.
Yeah.
Using your
But
knowledge
you
of
can just skip the middleman.
using your knowledge of photovoltaic cells, you thoroughly clean, polish, and upgrade the solar panels. You also clean and rewire some of the degraded circuits you spotted. Array efficiency increased by 50%. Yeah. Chester Handyman.
I have no clue, however, and honestly, it never really mattered, so...
Raul, you good?
Raul needs a minute.
Raul, come on, man. You've lived...
Raul's getting old.
There
His
you go.
pathfinding isn't what it used to be.
I just like to
Can't
imagine.
fault the old man.
I just like to imagine that the boomers are just sitting in their fucking comfy control tower, looking at maybe repair, and they're like, "Wow, he's doing this all with just broken materials, just incessantly. What the fuck?"
Nah, they just find it funny how much free work they're getting out of you.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting there like, "Man, these fucking boomers are so goddamn incompetent. They didn't even try to fucking hard cycle the computer."
Yeah, they didn't try to turn the computer on and off, you're correct.
Doopa 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 doop. Generator power source unavailable. Check all cords and plugs for connection. Did I not fix it?
I don't know, I thought Fallout 4 was perfectly fine. Was it good? No, it's not great or anything, but I enjoyed it.
Are the things considered repaired? Oh, I guess they are.
Like, I can understand people being bitter because it's a fucking franchise they like, but I don't know.
I think it's kind of the motto that a lot of people have been saying a lot nowadays, in that the game is perfectly average and that's the problem.
It's a perfectly fine game to just turn your fucking brain off to.
People want Fallout to be good. They don't want
Yeah,
it to
but
be fine. That's the
problem is
issue
what
a lot of people see.
People want from Fallout is not what I want from Fallout, because I hate the first two games.
I enjoyed what I did.
The writing is good, but I can't stand the way they play.
I got what I liked out of Fallout 1 and 2, and that was playing the game as pure luck, no talent. I struggled with the game in terms of, like, mechanical understanding, but I didn't, like, loathe it.
Yeah, no, the Fallout 4 story is very rough, and there's no two ways about that, and it's
Hello, outsider.
got a lot
Need
of
something?
questionable decisions, but like as a game, it's fine.
Hi, Boomer, I did your job and better.
An impressive piece of work. I'll keep that in mind if jobs come up in the future.
Goodbye!
Bye.
Ah, the Boomers like me. Hooray, I'm appreciated by the elderly. What a world! Oh, I could just go back to Pearl. Interesting. Wait, where am I? Where are we?
I mean,
in
yeah, Fumangu, but also the game was kind of mean-spirited about it.
Lude, we are currently at Nellis Air Force. We are helping out the Boomers with their big boomer problems. And by that mean, I probably completed it and have to report to Yes Man. Ugh, the sun sucks.
No, the sun is a bastard, and we should throw it away.
Yeah, you say destroy the moon, I say destroy the sun.
No, I say we should destroy both. Don't put words in my mouth.
But I'm just reiterating what you already. Oh, whatever.
You have done well.
I'm aware,
to
I'm
earn the
just
trust of
saying.
My people, child.
Well, I think I've done everything I can to help out.
I believe
I can want the sun blown up and the moon blown up. The sun
people
enables the
have come to
moon
accept
and is
having you
therefore
around.
equally at fault.
Find Loyal and ask him about our people's
Oh
fondest dreams. He will tell
boy!
you what to do next.
Oh boy!
Hell yeah, let's take to the sky, baby!
Yeah, buddy! Oh, man. I can't wait to help these people bomb. I can't say that with a straight face, fuck. Yeah, we'll have to deal with House after this.
So that's actually the secret issue, Carmine. Isn't that stats were purely maintenance? They did technically add number, but the secret part was everything, all of the gear in that game also leveled and never told you about it.
Alright, Loyal, where the fuck are you? Hey, buddy.
So we may see our dream of flight soon?
Wait. Where's Loyal? Oh, there you are. Jesus Christ, I'm blind.
Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady in the water.
That's so mean. What was that?
No. You should say. No, Chester's too much of a good boy to say that, actually.
A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far from here. A bomber was a flying
Yo, homie,
contraption
that
could
was
drop explosives
200
down on
years
anything
ago.
it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact.
How are you gonna find
When we got
anything
to
usable in
Nellis,
it?
I found this article in a magazine.
Yeah, it's been
all
like
about
200 years of
there
rest,
was
did
another
it?
B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going? Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say?
How do you expect him to raise a fucking bomber from a lake?
Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is
Damn,
a
he's a
remote
genius.
detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane,
How
just
do you
hit the
motherfuckers
detonator
have
from the
ballast?
floor and let buoyancy handle the rest.
If it's so simple, why haven't you done it?
Maybe you don't understand. Hasn't been one of us, not a one, to set a foot outside Nellis in over 50 years. You come along with your knowledge of the outside, and it seems the time's come to raise the lady after all.
Time for us to bomb the wasteland. Alright.
Honestly, they're just basically airbags that
Good.
you're setting off.
Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast.
The
and
fun
hit
part's
the
gonna be
button.
making it stick, really.
Any ideas how to get to the bottom of the lake without, I don't know, drowning?
Might try holding your breath.
Very carefully.
If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
Which one of you motherfucker?
Also, Selnar, to clarify, yes, they're technically hard numbers, but
Have you
as
seen her?
Oh.
The redhead of my dreams?
Ugh.
I had other things to. Oh, I'm working on it.
Oh, well, let me know when you do.
The weapons. Oh.
Loyal said you could help me breathe underwater.
I just need some parts from a pressure cooker to create a hermetic seal for the rebreather.
Corn silk, rubber hose, and removal of adhesive make a good hermetic seal.
That's a brilliant idea. I can put that together right now. Here you go. A new rebreather.
I just like how it's just like fucking pressure cooker. What are you talking about? Just get corn, a hose, and some glue, man.
Hey, look, it worked. But, so yeah, Selnar, as I was saying, the fun part about Fallout 4's weapons is it actually punishes you for investing more than anything. Because as you level up, they start spawning higher tiers of the same weapon. And the higher tiers just have higher flat damage numbers. And it's like every so many levels it'll start spawning the higher tier ones, mixed in with the lower tier ones.
Why can't I wear a rebreather?
I think you gotta remove something. Or maybe you can only wear it in the water, I don't know.
No, I just can't wear the rebreather. That's weird.
I guess you can only wear it in the water or something. I don't know, man.
Alright, time for this dumb plan. To raise a flooded, rusty-ass bucket of wings from the depths. Where are we going? Why do I have 2 arrows? Oh, I see.
Right-click the map. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Crash B-52 south of Bitter Springs.
Oh, no. Selnar, when I'm saying higher tier, I don't just mean, like, new gun. I mean also lower level guns appearing with higher stats. Because basically they're tiered based on levels. I think it's like every 5, maybe? Or
And how is
it's really arbitrary.
And how is this a punishment?
Because basically you find this gun you like, you invest in it and upgrade it, only to find the same gun, but with higher damage value on it later.
You're basically punished for investing early game by not waiting till late game.
Essentially. Or putting too much into a weapon, yeah. It's actually a huge problem the game has with its armor. And it's the only reason I learned about this tiered shit. Because the armor in the game, all of the armor pieces you find are tiered like that.
Ah, there you go. Deploy. That's a graphics card.
That's whatever you want it to be.
So basically what you're saying is, as Selnar mentioned, you need to be,
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Raul, no, no!
So, like, let's say you find a leather chest piece at, say, level...
Well,
let's say level 6.
I was gonna get my point across real quick. The long and short of it is basically, in order to be, level 12...
Am I dead?
In order to get a railgun, you need to be level 12, which by that point you probably got a laser gun
Guess not.
early on and just start investing in it. And by the time you get that railgun, you find a laser gun is automatically better than the pistol you've invested in. That's the long and short of what I'm hearing, yeah.
As far as I remember, Selnar... Let me check some shit then. So I remember it being a huge problem with the armor.
Where ocean? I mean, it's not wrong. It's a silencer of sorts. Not a very good silencer, but it silences. Of a sort. Ocean is hungry! I still can't wear the rebreather. Oh! Oh, that's extremely stupid! La-di-da-di-da. Why was it blacked out if I can still equip it? I'm gonna save beforehand because I want to do something really stupid. Okay. Now how I attach ballast to airplane. That's one. Well, that's two. And now, chat. I have a grand vision in mind. Ah, video game, you suck! Why? Ah! Oh, hey, Raul, what's up? You having fun, Raul? Look. He's so majestic. Man, I can't even do it from fucking here. This is ass. I hate this. I'm so upset. Hero, that just sounds like a bad idea.
Just the armor I'm thinking of, and I'm mixing in with the damage numbers of Fallout New 76 in my head. At the very least, I know it does that with the armor, and it's really annoying.
Yeah, that's... I was gonna say, that's a very short-looking B-52, not gonna lie. It's stuck... Wait, what? Wait. This isn't radioactive? Huh.
It's very clean. Because of the B-52.
Did it work?
Did you attach all of them?
Yeah, I attached both.
Is it not telling you to go to a certain place? You might need to get at a certain distance.
Data... Local map.
You know, so as not to cause any problem. Yeah.
Whoa!
Baby! Look at this baby B-52!
Did you see the water texture and how it was just like... Just fucking a hallway of water for a bit?
It's fine, don't worry about it. B in B-29 just stands for baby.
P-52. More like boomer baby.
It is, I'm aware, divine hero. I can fucking read.
Oh, right, Nellis is over here. I was like, that doesn't look like where Nellis is. No, it is. Should probably put the butthole welder away. Don't want to give away a bad impression.
It's true, divine hero, and it's still the best fucking thing. It's so good.
Ah!
Super fortress built in my
Hi. Hey, look, a friend.
Oh, this is their cafeteria. Okay.
But yes, I do apologize, Selnar. I was getting information mixed up in my head about the weapons, but I know the armor does that. And it's weird, and the game never informs you about it.
Where the fuck does the game want me to go?
Really? So we may see our dream.
Yeah, your dream of fitting everyone on this base into that tiny plane.
I mean, there's only like, what? Wow, I thought that was battle music for a second. What, there's only like, what? 30 people here. They can fit if they, you know, go chest to chest.
Tetris, that son of a bitch. Oh no, we cleared a line.
I can't believe we just lost a bunch of boomer legs. What a shame. Oh, but...
Sir?
Hey,
Are you just...
it's going to be a dream come true once you've raised that bomber from Lake Mead.
Man, you're really not all there anymore, are you?
Well, your plan worked. Can't believe
That's
it.
tremendous. I'll transmit instructions to the robots to start packing up the plane to bring it back to Nellis.
Wait, how are you gonna get the plane back here?
I just told you, the robots are going to handle it. They'll break the plane down into pieces and move it up from Colville Bay in one shot.
Are you planning on using diversionary tactics to draw their attention?
Exactly. We'll be shelling an unoccupied location in outer Vegas to get their attention elsewhere. By the time they realize they aren't under attack, the plane and the bots will be long
Wait,
gone.
who are we referring to?
Kids wish we were shelling a real target, but Pearl thinks it's wise not to start up a war just as the lady has risen.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to help.
Yeah, I think
Hey,
they mean
I
the
bet you're
NCR, because the NCR,
Jack and
the
I have a
NCR
lot
is
of
the one
work ahead
positioned
of us.
around that place.
Weird. Eddie has returned to Prim.
Hey!
Eddie is here.
Yeah, so, I think I mentioned it before, but if you'd sent off Eddie, When Eddie returned, because it's technically a new NPC,
His inventory is emptied.
just completely empty. I was heartbroken, Wang.
Yeah, because you lost
A bunch of uniques that I don't even use.
Man.
Sorry, no time to talk, outsider.
What are you talking about?
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today?
I don't got time to talk. Hi there, what's up?
What you have done for us is a miracle, child.
It's not that big a miracle. Y'all are just too lazy to leave.
The only
They really
dreams
are.
we ever had outside our walls. You are a trusted friend of us all. If there is ever a way for us to help you, child, tell me,
Howdy, howdy.
and I will make it so.
There may be a battle in the near future. Can you offer any assistance?
Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills
The
to
kids
battle.
wanna
We'll be
kill!
there when you need us.
It's a coming-of-age story. You know, kill a bunch of Caesar's legions.
Don't get blown up.
Ma'am! Huh. Well. Oh. That's really disappointing, actually. I was hoping
I
for
don't know what you expected.
a bomber jacket.
No, it's a flight suit.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I misread it.
They're boomers, not bombers, idiot.
What is this quest now?
Why don't you look?
Oh, I'm highlighting that. Okay, well, we do have stuff to do in New Vegas, so let's let's die.
Have you talked to the Brotherhood of Steel yet?
No.
You're just gonna keep putting that off, aren't you?
I'm gonna put that off till later. I got stuff to discuss with Raul later. I did want to be Leon Kennedy. It's not a character name, it's a tribe name.
A faction, yeah. They're called boomers because of their bombs and their guns.
And their antiquated ideologies that they refuse to update.
But especially their howitzers.
Hey buddy, what's up?
Oh, hi again. Can I help you with something else?
I hate him.
We got that big boomer energy ready to go.
Oh no, I didn't mean that. Who needs their support? The Securitrons will be all the support you need. What I meant is, you should get to know these tribes and decide which ones you like and which you don't. You know, shape the future of Vegas. Choose your neighbors. If you like a tribe, leave it alone. Or, if a tribe is nasty, or going to be a problem, go ahead and exterminate it. It's whatever you want to do.
Wow, yes man. Which tribe should I get to know?
There's a bunch. Some of them you've already met, like the chairman, for instance. I think you should visit the other families on this strip, the Omertas and the White Glove Society, so you know what makes them tick. And there are some important groups farther from the strip, too, like the Boomers, the Great Khans, and the Brotherhood of Steel.
Let's talk about the tribes I should get to know.
Of course, ask away.
The boomers have vowed to support me.
Really? Talk about diplomatic skills. I mean, just not getting blown up was a success. Now they'll only blow up the right sorts of people. That's what matters.
Yeah!
That's one
Yeah,
down,
now
one
you're getting
go.
it, yes man! Now you're getting it!
You bet. Hope to see you soon.
Yeah, yes man is just very enthusiastic and very approving of every decision you make. Whether you're a monster about it or not. It's hilarious.
Because he's literally programmed to be that way.
Exactly. He is programmed to be very supportive. It's hilarious. Can we do the house thing now, or do we have to do the Benny thing first?
Oh, why do I hate him? I don't hate him. I like him as a character. He just creeps me out.
Yeah, basically it's the idea of, like, such overwhelming enthusiasm that it makes you kind of uncomfortable.
Look, we know how I handled sunny, cheerful personalities. It's not well.
You seem like such a positive influence, though, Torpo. You're so good.
Yeah, me a positive influence, sure.
Okay, so how do we remove the house advantage?
Well, you could kill him.
No. I feel like I gotta do something a bit more mean.
What's more mean than murdering him?
Where to, partner?
Basically having him watch everything he strived for be taken away from him without him being able to do anything.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked.
Penthouse floor.
Oh yeah,
I bet those boomers have some awfully big guns.
ma'am. I got a snow globe.
You do? Why, that's just wonderful.
Oh!
I'll take it and put it with the rest of the
If I kill
collection.
House, do I lose the
No.
No? Really? Who gives me the money then?
I mean, you're only getting rid of House, really. If you think about it.
Yeah, now the ultimate question, how do we go about our goals?
Very carefully.
Good call.
Have a nice day.
Let's see, grand opening of the Lucky 38, Las Vegas, Nevada. Oh, this is a statue.
Oh, no, wait, no. Jane will no longer be able to buy them.
Well, that was a good call then. We should probably save that for a little later then. Need science or the access code? So we may have to address Benny. Ah well. We do want to complete that sweet snow globe
Where to,
collection.
partner?
I'm sorry, Chad. I've deprived you of Mr. House getting fucked over.
Nah, we were kind of deprived anyway because I didn't have the precise requirements. So now the question, well, we could do something else. Where's the Crimson? How's the Crimson Caravan doing these days?
Okay, but Fu Manchu, to be fair, fuck the Brotherhood.
Ah! Oh, oh, oh! You are a son of a bitch. You know that? Man, the neighborhood's has kind of gone to shit lately. Where'd Raoul go?
I'm not saying they should all be killed because they shouldn't, but also fuck the Brotherhood of Steel.
Wait, did Raoul
Fucking
leave?
terrible.
What happened?
Raul's not here. Raul's decided to leave you for a little bit.
Okay, so they said something about a washout. Well, at least they restored their ranks relatively quickly.
I do appreciate.
You should go talk to Blake or Alice. They handle most of our contact with visitors.
Oh, ma'am, I got bad news to you about Alice. I don't suppose you watch the Boomers over in Nellis sometime, do you?
I watch all sorts of things with my binoculars. Who wants to know? And why?
I've been inside Nellis. There's a young man there who has a crush on you.
Nice-looking blonde boy? I always wondered if he was watching me back. What's he like?
Oh no! This is awful!
Lady killer, lady killer.
He's a special sort of guy. Perfect for a special sort of gal.
Oh, I've just got to meet him. Is there any way the Boomers would let me visit Nellis?
I'll ask Pearl
You
to...
could just get her ass blown up. Oh my god.
Yeah! You could just be a dick. But Chester's not a dick.
This is so exciting. Let me know how
He's
it
an
turns
ass,
out.
not a dick.
Oh!
Hello.
Well, first off, I want to go somewhere that I just remember that we should do right now. Where is Prim on the map? There you
Black
go.
jacket.
Had a black jacket?
Yeah, also Raoul's kind of gone too, so you might need to go back. Oh, yeah, there he was.
De quoi?
You might need to go back to the strip, possibly, unless Raoul's just kind of doing his own thing.
Also, I gotta check something real quick. 1 second, chat. Okay,
Now it's just you and me, chat.
No, I have never left.
Ah, fuck piss.
It's a thing I got set up going with my desk that I was a little worried about. Why is my thing cut? There we go.
Go on.
Basically, I have my power array, the surge protector, mounted underneath my desk. But I use like double-sided tape for that. And apparently, the stuff I bought is kind of ass. So I need to like get better tape for that and just jury rig something in the meantime to keep it up.
Look, as far as I know, you can find some really good double-sided tape in Central Park.
Companion protocol beacon.
The NCR took back Nelson. Maybe they can.
Rest in peace, Black Jacket.
Do I have Raoul's perk? Is the thing. I gotta wonder.
You should. It would tell you if it wasn't there.
What is Raoul's perk? Yeah. He's part of my team.
You,
Where is he?
hit T and wait an hour.
Raoul!
You might need to wait a few more hours. He could be running to you. Wait, like 2 hours.
Raoul! Raoul!
You might need to go back to the strip.
Oh, I know where he is. This is so stupid. Because guess who's not allowed to come to Mr. House's office? Wow, it even says it right there. We just left Raoul in Vegas!
How did you leave Vegas without Raoul?
I can tell you why, because no one is allowed to go to Mr. House's office
You
except
forgot to re-enable him, is what happened.
So Raoul's just like, okay, bye. Man, I really love the movie Project A. It was so good. Haven't thought about that movie in like 300 years. Wow.
I like that that is the only movie you associate with him.
It's because the movie I like. I could say Machete or Spy Kids 3D, but I don't wanna.
Machete's good, dude.
It is,
Also,
but
wasn't it the first Spy Kids?
I don't know, actually. I know it was a Spy Kids.
Pretty sure it was the first Spy Kids that he appeared in.
Project A is a early Jackie Chan flick. where it's pirates versus the Navy, and also a conflict with the local police. And in that movie, Danny Trejo dubs the villain. And as per Danny Trejo's motto about what should happen to villains in movies, the villain gets blown the fuck up. Is it called Project
Just
Daytona?
standing there gormless.
Follow
Right
me.
behind you, boss.
Wait! Follow me. Wait! Follow me. Follow me. Wait! Follow me.
Yeah, I think the first Machete is better than Machete Kills.
I have not seen Machete Kills yet, but I did see Machete. And that's really weirdly awkward scene where he bangs 2 women.
It's certainly something.
It's really gross.
You're really gross, but you're right.
I am really gross. I'm fucking sick still and I hate it.
Seriously, bathe, you stinky motherfucker.
I bathe? What are you talking about? I'm just sick.
Yeah, sick of bathing.
No. Stop that. You can't force this. Wait, hang on a
Force
second.
what?
Man, stay still. They put their medals on their elbows? What the fuck? That would be so uncomfortable.
Nah, it's fine.
Like, even the sidearm would be uncomfortable as shit. I should know. Fucking, my old man had medals and I saw how they mount on jackets, and that shit's uncomfortable.
It's fine. They're used to it.
True, they probably have been living it all their lives, but they probably have never thought of, like, the idea of not wearing it in positions that are, you know, stupid.
It's tradition, Wang.
But tradition is just bullying by people that are dead.
Okay, first off, it's peer pressure from dead people, if you're gonna get the quote right.
Where is her barracks? Ma'am, I'm playing Waifu Simulator. Could you please help?
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today?
Jack is interested in a girl.
Chester, Honora.
Well, well, this is welcome news. Who is she?
She works for the Crimson Caravan.
Just
She's
some
with
kooky
those
dame
traders?
looking for love.
Trying to contact us before, but I'm not interested in trading with greedy savages. This presents a bit of a problem. Jack isn't allowed to leave Nellis, and I doubt she would make it through the artillery alive.
Ma'am, guess what? You suck. Come on, Pearl. Look at the joy it would bring Jack. He's in love.
You're right. I'd be wrong to deny Jack such joy.
That's
in
such a
his
lazy
life.
argument, but it worked.
He's done right by the tribe many times over. Tell Jack this girl is free to enter, but he is responsible for her actions. Do not make me regret this decision, outsider.
Man, gated communities kind of fucking suck.
Bye.
I'm sorry, what was that tone, ma'am? We're gonna go. Time to tell Jack that Jill is in love with her. Wait, no, that's wrong. That may have been the effects of Lady Ki- Oh, fuck. Ugh.
I'm happy that we managed to raise the bomber in my lifetime.
I could die happy. Where is the nerd? I have to tell the nerd. You think they'll invite me to their wedding?
No.
Why not? I basically did all the work for them.
The boomers don't really do weddings, you see.
Really? I thought they would be all about shotgun weddings.
No,
you seen her?
they're
redhead of my
bombs and
dreams?
big guns.
Good news. She feels the same way.
She does? You mean it? That's incredible. What happens next? Can she come here? How do we make sure she doesn't get blown up? Should I talk to the gunners or to Pearl?
I spoke to Pearl, but Janet leads the way past the artillery.
Here, take this boomer outfit. I'll let the gunners know she's coming, and not to shoot at her.
Boomer outfit for Janet.
Wow, what a...
Oh, isn't that here? Is it missile?
It's yeah, a key item.
I wanted to wear the saucy outfit.
It's just a boomer flight suit, dude.
I know, I'm being an asshole. I made the special jacket just for her. Dude, it's just a jacket that you refurbished.
Don't worry, Janet, I made sure to break it in for you. Why did I wink?
Wait. Oh, I see. Crimson Caravan Company. They waypointed that really weirdly.
Soft-hearted devil.
They don't know what to make of me. Turns out working for someone with a revenge... Turns out working for someone who no balls as you is pretty bad. Well, there are important stuff to Wang stream so far. Today, not really anything else.
Yeah, you... just that and getting Eddie, and that's about it.
Nelson will serve as example. We'll bleed the ground red with anyone who opposes our peace efforts.
What? Ma'am, time to wake up and break your head on this.
They'll kill anyone
Hello
who
again.
isn't peaceful.
How's your boomer friend?
What is with the limp and the hunch?
I think that may have been Cass. I wanted to talk to you about him again.
I was hoping you would. What's going on? Have they agreed to my safety yet?
You can just kill her!
I got a boomer uniform for you to wear when crossing Nellis.
Well, with McLafferty dead, I guess my contract is done and I'm free to leave. I'm off to
Who's
meet my admirer.
Who's McLafferty?
Time to go get laid, Alice.
Oh. Damn. That, really worked in the end, didn't it?
What worked?
Oh, hang on a second.
We got a kid laid.
He's like 23.
Congratulations.
That's kid enough to me.
And now... a curse. Why is it not working? Damn you. Oh my god, fuck this. There we go. Okay.
Also, you missed us raising the world's smallest B-29 bomber.
It's a little baby. Oh my god, she is limping! Cass shot at her fucking leg!
Damn!
And I think her arm too!
The legend lives on.
What the fuck happened?
Remember
It was from Cass's rampage.
Remember when I, burned all bridges with the Crimson Caravan Tiger?
Yeah.
Apparently, that woman was among them, and Cass shot her arm and leg off.
Wow.
Well, no, crippled them, but yeah.
I didn't even notice that until she started moving. I thought it was just like a weird limp she had.
Yeah, no, I noticed it from when you first started talking to her.
Wait. What? Oh, she has to make...
She'll be there in like an hour or two.
Just limping my way downtown.
Wow.
Walking slow.
Walking slow, miss my kneecaps, and I wish I had a stim pack.
Hi, Black Jacket.
Oh, wow. I'm a monster this stream. Ooh. Oh my god, she didn't make it yet! She's still walking!
Hello. It's
Oh.
great to finally meet you.
Hi there. It's great to meet you.
Oh, this is so awkward, and Raul's in between them!
You're even more stunning up close.
Raul wants a kiss.
And you're even more handsome up close. Do you think it'll be okay if I hang around here for a little
Oh.
while so we can get to know each other better?
Of course it would. I'll have you set up with some quarters with some of the other women.
No, 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 no. You set it up so you sleep.
That dialogue, man.
Oh God. I fucking coughed up a
Dialogue's
lung.
not my problem. It's just this lady fucking limping around.
Thank you for getting Janet to Nellis. I've never been so happy in my entire life.
Congratulations, buddy. I need to get going.
Bye.
Enjoy your lovely future. We need science, don't we? What do we need? How many points do we need to hack a hard terminal? I'm guessing 75?
I think it's 75, yeah.
And the freebie point's gonna go into...
Let's go medicine.
I was gonna say energy weapons to get that uneven shit out of here.
Oh, God, there's so many uneven numbers, though.
Perk! We got anything new? Voracious Reader, you don't just read some books, you tear into them. Damaged books you pick up become blank magazines, which you could use to copy your existing skill magazines at a workbench. Wait.
Infinite magazines.
So if I get a single skill point magazine, I could print it? Maybe I shouldn't have been using those stat-up books.
I don't think it works on the books, I think it works on the magazine. It only works on the temporary stuff.
Oh, boo. Mile in their shoes, you come to... Oh yeah, Night Stalkers. Hey, Torpor, guess what I am?
I'm nuclear.
Enlighten me, what are you?
I am... atomic. I'm gonna kill Torpo, by the way.
30 fucking replays.
No, 32. You forgot about the 2 you did recently.
Yeah, that's true.
For folks that don't know Eminence and Shadow, that show is so Krungo.
It's idiotic.
Do we have robotics expert? Ooh. Just more ways to exotically kill enemies. Eminence and Shadow is a show
No,
that...
they don't understand the terminology that I started using, that I made up, and then you started using, which is Krungo. Which
Well,
is just a really stupid way of saying cringe.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to describe it, honestly.
I just hated saying cringe, so I just started calling it Krungo.
What perk do we even get anymore? Like, I don't even know what to get. I could tag something and then get the science perk up.
Yeah?
Wait. If I have a weapon that ignores block and damage threshold, do I still get the benefits of this? I don't think so, because I ignore blocking, so it doesn't matter through that.
I mean, if
You
they're
just-
trying
you
to
don't
block,
block.
then you do extra damage.
It's you're thinking of Cyber City 080808 Black Jacket, and yes, it's a Manga UK dub.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's
very
amazing.
good. This perk multiplies your melee and unarmed damage by 4 when you strike a blocking opponent, which allows you to inflict some serious damage in spite of the event. Ooh. Yeah, I think we should get
Black Jacket. I'm sorry to tell you, that's Manga UK. That's all their dubs. Fun fact: the white-haired dude who talks about how you wouldn't know a vampire if it bit you on the end of your dick is the guy who voices Solaire.
Nice.
In Dark Souls. It's great.
Well, now that we have the science to do stuff. Oh yeah, we're gonna hold back on that because of the snow globes, aren't we? Maybe we should get the snow globes. But also, I feel like if we're gonna do something, I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. Can't McCarran or can't Forlorn Hope talk to Sterling? Matt, where is Forlorn Hope?
It's that shit place I think you tried to move a while ago.
Oh yeah, the brown zone. And we needed to talk to someone, I forget who already. Major Pilati. Sterling, I think it was? Yes, Sterling. Well, first off, I gotta get the dashboard back up.
Took some skills to bring down that fiend. You done good.
Goodbye.
Always a pleasure. Keep yourself safe.
And now, Raul? I think I gotta exhaust this dialogue, damn.
Howdy. What brings you back?
Have you always been with First Recon?
Used to be a ranger. One of the first they sent out east back before we took the dam. Observation and reconnaissance. We took the lay of the land, checked out the locals, and kept ourselves inconspicuous. A couple friends of mine were the first to scout the dam. That was back in '73, if I recall. A lot of those rangers are dead now. Vegas always chewed men up. It's just a little more literal nowadays.
Why did you leave the Rangers?
Well, that wasn't really a matter of choice. Got myself caught by legionaries up near Malpay. They had themselves some fun with me. Mangled my hands and feet pretty
oh,
good.
Holy
Wasn't
shit.
much good with the pistol after that. Wasn't gonna be trekking across the waste on any more long scouts either.
How did you escape Malpay?
Caesar's boys figured I wasn't going anywhere after what they'd done to me. So they didn't bother tying me up. I crawled out of there on my elbows and knees. Must have looked a sight. Then I rolled down an embankment into the Colorado. Guess I had a mind to drown rather than give Caesar's boys the satisfaction of killing me. But a couple of rangers happened to be watching from across the river. They jumped on in and pulled me out of there. Lucky break, they said.
I don't know if lucky break is a good term to use for what just happened to you, my man, but okay.
Luckier than what could have happened.
Always a pleasure. Keep yourself
Better
safe.
than being crucified.
Yep.
Got a second to
Also, this tent's very big.
What's on your mind, Raul?
Oh my god.
Corporal Sterling. Well,
what's up?
Kind of got me thinking.
This is the normal
Here's a guy
tent
who's been
room,
beat all
but
to hell,
blown
right?
up, which is
I
why
mean,
the
he
door's
could've
so
retired
weirdly
from the service,
huge.
But instead, he signs back on and does what he can. You think he did the right thing?
Yeah, let's fuck that one. No, fuck that.
No, I'm reading the options.
I know, I'm saying the second one is just awful.
Oh yeah, it's very capitalist, isn't it?
Well, this is more to do with militaries, but yeah.
And the last two are kind of ghoulish, so...
Tiger.
Well...
I think it's good that he's so devoted to his duty. More people should act that way.
In which I put my foot into my mouth.
I remember a time when a lot of people stuck to their
It's fine, he
duty
can't
no
hear
matter
you.
what. It ended
He doesn't need to hear
nuclear
your
bombs
racism.
falling on my hometown.
You talk about the Great War? What do you remember about it?
After the fire, I knew my sister and I couldn't stay at Hidalgo Ranch anymore. The refugees still wanted me dead.
Is this really the time for this conversation?
I mean, there's no better time. We have nothing better to do.
If she came with me, we'd see the
This man is watching and listening. You realize that, right?
Especially the trick rider. We figured maybe
all conversations occur in a vacuum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like social links.
Really. We didn't understand about the bombs.
Wasn't Mexico City like annihilated?
I don't think it was as hard hit as DC or Bakersfield.
Oh my God, Bakersfield? What?
By the time we got there, the city was a radioactive ruin. Still, the city was full of looters, already forming into the beginnings of raider tribes. Crime was bad before the war, but now it was a nightmare. We were living like scavengers, scraping by on what little food we could find, always looking for medicine for my burns. And then, of course, the radiation started to kick in, turning me into this handsome devil you see before you.
Man, you got a fucking mad, dude. Also, if you're wondering why I'm panicking, is that I am 50 miles from Bakersfield, 45 miles from Fresno. I thought Fresno was like the big economic center of the Central Valley. Though, now that I think about it, yeah, Bakersfield is actually bigger than Fresno. But it's as we said before when it comes to bombs, if you can see the flash, you're already dead.
Yep.
I just find it a little terrifying that was considered among the options. Also, another fun fact, Bakersfield has a lot of
agriculture, actually, too.
Yeah, agriculture is the big thing about Central Valley, at least in this reality, in that a lot of people call Central Cali the breadbasket of the world. Bakersfield has the Edwards Air Force Base. Oh, that's also another funny thing in that. Why am I worried about Bakersfield when my hometown is a military base?
It's the 48th most populous city in the United States of America.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. It just feels
Wikipedia.
This feels so weird coming from my backyard. Sorry, Raul. I was disassociating. Sounds pretty bad.
You're a poet of understatement, boss. But there were moments it was almost worth it. I still remember finding that novelty costume shop.
I in the what now?
I was just looking around for something I could slice up to wrap my burns when I saw the vaquero outfit hanging on the rack like it hadn't been touched. I took
What's a vaquero?
Like anybody else needed it, you know? And wore it back to our camp, Rafaela Lab, for the first time since the bombs had fallen.
Wasn't it dangerous to be dressed so noticeably?
The vaquero is a Spanish word for horse-mounted livestock tender.
But most of the times it just started more.
Chachi, I'm the Wikipedia around here. Go!
But my eyes were sharp and my guns were quick. For a while, it seemed like we might even survive there. Until Rafaela.
Go on. What happened?
She went out to find some food one day. I was sick, so I stayed at our camp. I guess it must have been the beginning of radiation poisoning. Anyway, it was supposed to be safe, but some raiders happened to pass through where she was scavenging. I won't speak of what they did to her. When I found her body, the only way to recognize her was this funny little scar on her knee from when she was a little girl.
That's terrible. What the fuck?
Terrible doesn't begin to cover it, boss. I led my whole family down. First the ranch, now Rafaela. I was the last Tejada. I guess maybe I went a little crazy then. I took my guns and went back to that market. I didn't have many bullets, but I had enough. After the raiders were dead, I salvaged what I could from the store. I was tired. I just wanted to be alone forever.
Damn, dude. Holy shit.
You know what? Justifiably.
I left Mexico City behind. I made my way out to the Gulf Coast. Eventually, I found an old Petro Chico refinery nobody had claimed. I stayed there for a little while, and I thought a lot about my life. I thought about the guns I'd lived by and what they'd gotten me. I decided my guns hadn't gotten me anything, and it was time to give it up. I took off the old vaquero outfit and put on a Petro Chico jumpsuit. The name tag said Miguel. so I started using the name myself. Eventually, I made it to Arizona. That's all.
Damn, dude. So, for a bit of context for 2011, 2012 Highwang, I never engaged in the party system, so I didn't know anything about this.
So once again, now that you have the chance, take a second to appreciate the blown up tent.
Yeah.
Tent but large.
Tent McLarge huge.
I mean, this looks a little large from out here, but like, where's a proper scale comparison?
Not one I can think of being like prim, but good luck.
Oh no, over here. Yeah, huh? Notice how much smaller it is compared to the other one. Now the other NPC. We want to go to Novak.
I do like how Fallout New Vegas just lets you discover stuff, but at the same time it also makes it hard to, like, get anything done without just looking it up, unfortunately.
Well, that's because there's a lot of game in Fallout New Vegas. Where the fuck was Novak? There we go. And we want to go here. Oh, right! You're still living your normal life here, aren't you? I didn't tell you to...
How's it going, Boone?
Later, buddy!
Have fun with your PTSD.
Good luck with the dead wife.
Oh, hey, Robin.
You'll get the hang of that takedown. I had trouble learning it at first, too.
What do you do here, Andy?
Right now, a whole lot of sitting on my keister and counting cracks in the ceiling. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. On better days, I help keep the peace. Boone and Vargas watch the road. I watch the town. Tell myself I'm doing some good.
Did something happen to your leg?
Yeah, twice. Actually, the first time, it was more like half my body. Knocked me out of the Rangers. This time, it's mostly just reminded me how useless I've gotten.
What happened?
A few years back, we get
What
a tip
happened?
that some Legion slavers were holed up in this burnt-out house a few clicks from where we were stationed. We get there and it's deserted. No sign anyone's been there. I mean, nothing. As we're leaving, I hear something behind me. I turn around and there's this kid, just skin and
Oh,
bones,
yeah, I
just
remember
looking
this.
up at us, and he's scared half to death. Been hiding in a closet.
What did you do?
I go to grab him out of there and I notice he's holding something in his hand. Something metal. He shuts himself back in the closet and that's when I see the grenade he's left by my feet. They do it a lot, the Legion, using kids. They know we'll hesitate. Anyway,
That's
was the
so
first time.
fucked.
Second time I fell down those
Nah,
stairs in
it's
front of
fine. The
motel.
Legion are a
Just in
perfectly
case I got to
acceptable
thinking I
choice.
put
You
it all
don't
behind me.
understand.
They're so nuanced. They know what exactly to do to survive in the fucking nuclear apocalypse. And apparently that answer is be a monster.
Yeah, just give a kid a fucking grenade and tell them to pull it and
Was.
rush the
Was.
NCR. Yeah,
That was
that's
back
how
when
you
my
do
arm
it.
and leg used to work better. I still like to pretend I'm a ranger, though. I'll check in with the guys up at the station pretty regular on the ham radio. Sometimes they stop by, tell me they're paying their respects, the smug bastards. They haven't been responding to me last couple days. I guess they got tired of hearing me talk. But it still got me a little worried. Hell, listen to me talk, like some damn mother hen.
Would you feel better if I checked in on the NCR Rangers for you?
No. They're gonna think I'm having trouble letting go. They're good soldiers. I don't give them enough credit.
Sir, I'm worried about your arm shoulders, honestly.
I love his hat and how high it sits.
Hey, wait a sec. I know what I said, but if you find yourself by Ranger Station Charlie, let me know what you find. I'd be interested.
Were we just there? Oh? Got nothing there, buddy?
Okay, boss.
Ah.
Behind you, boss.
Weird.
Please wait, Raul. Actually, wait, don't, please. I'm lonely. Eddie doesn't make for good conversation.
After reaching with Raul present, key topics. What did you do here? What happened to his leg? Raul must hear these answers. After this, leave the building and wait a few seconds for Raul to catch up. Nope, hang on a second. I gotta get the chat back up. My darling chat.
Hey, boss. Can I ask you something?
What's on your mind, sport?
What do you think of guys like...
Hello, Yummy.
Hey, Yummy.
None of these are good. Also, my fucking chat died. Damn this game sometimes. I think he's a hero of the NCR.
That wasn't what I meant, really. I mean, guys who have a world of experience doing what they do would have to give it up because they're getting old and slow or too injured.
I took a bullet to the head.
I feel like this is the best answer, honestly.
Even though it's calling him a cripple, but... I like he's more dangerous than most men alive.
Yeah, he did teach us martial arts.
Dude can still shoot you with a gun.
Yeah, even after a horrible injury, a guy like Andy's tougher and more dangerous than most men alive.
Maybe, yeah. I guess you got a point there.
We're not just talking about Ranger Andy, aren't we?
Not really, boss. No. I left everything when I left Mexico. My home, my family, my name, even my face. I know it's surprising, boss, but I wasn't always this handsome. As far as the world knows, I was Miguel, and I was okay with that. I headed north for a while, and ended up in Tucson. Not Tucson.
Oh, that's cute, actually.
Things were good there. Well, maybe not good, but better than Mexico City anyway. I found myself a little shack and started fixing things.
Fixing things?
Oh, sure, boss. I was always good at fixing things. Some I fixed for the town, some I fixed for other people, some I fixed just for the hell of it. It's a better way to use your hands than killing. And even then, I wasn't getting any younger or faster. I lived there for a long time, kept to myself, didn't get into any fights. Hell, the only reason I even kept my guns oiled was professional pride.
So, I like this mental image of, like, just any old village in Fallout, just, like, just chilling. And then one day, they just kind of look at him like, did that Nuka-Cola machine always work? Hey, where'd that ghoul go? Also, sorry, I was dying again. Why aren't you still there?
I do that a lot.
Getting there, boss. I'd been in Tucson. The locals can call it Tucson all they want, but it's Tucson, damn it. About 75 years when she showed up. Prettiest thing you ever saw, boss. Maybe it was just a trick of my senile brain, but I swear she looked just like my Rafaela. Her name was Claudia. She ended up taking work at one of the brothels in town. I never went to her, of course. How could I? But I looked after her in my own way.
What happened with her?
This was a long time ago, before Caesar's Legion pacified Arizona and brought the Raider tribes to heel. A tribe came into Tucson one day. More a gang, really. Dirty Dave and his 6 brothers.
Dirty Dave. Oh no.
Dirty Dave.
I sold some of them. I figured if I did that, they'd leave town before they tore it up too much.
Big mistake, huh?
No, boss. No, they didn't. As I was saying, I hoped they'd leave the town in peace. Instead, they decided to stop at Claudia's brothel to take the edge off. I don't know which one of them got rowdy first, but by the time I heard the screams...
Man,
and got
Raul,
my
you just
guns,
have
it
the
was too
worst
late.
luck.
They shot up the brothel.
Yeah.
killed 4 girls and taken Claudia for their sport.
Did you rescue her?
I went after Dave and his brothers. They had a head start, but they slept nights. I didn't. It took me 3 days to catch up to them. Claudia was dead when I got there. They put a bullet in each of her eyes.
What the
Couldn't do
fuck?
anything except avenge her.
Hello?
Like Rafaela. I charged into the middle of their camp.
Fuck
and
the
started
Legion,
firing.
man.
2 of them
That
were
wasn't
dead
the
before
Legion.
they
That was
knew
just
I
some
was
2-bit gang.
The other 5.
Oh.
Yeah, these are just
They
raiders.
shot the shit out of me.
This is
I
before the
would've
Legion
died.
was even in
I was
existence.
so full of rage.
How did you survive?
By being a meaner old cuss than the rest of them, boss. I wanted to keep living until they weren't. So I just kept shooting until they were all dead. I was in pretty bad shape in the end, though. I don't know how long I laid there, with the sun baking me and the buzzards chomping at me. Eventually, I got the strength to start moving. Some long time after that, I managed to drag my carcass back to town.
What happened then?
When I recovered, more or less anyways, I left Tucson and headed west. I ran into Tabitha at Black Mountain, and well, the rest you know. I swore I was done with the gunslinging life. I was too old, too slow, and too beat up to protect anyone anymore. I thought I was done forever, but after traveling with you, I realized I've always had my doubts.
Doubts? About what?
About whether I still had what it took to carry my pistols proudly, to use them to do what's right. And now that I've been traveling with you for a while, you made me realize that I could still do that.
Ah, it's
Maybe
a
I'm
good
not
thing
as tough as
Chester's
I
a
used
good
to be,
boy.
But my brains can make up for that. And my hands are still quick enough. It's time to put the guns back on.
Wow, you need speech to deter him from this. Interesting. Now, here's the interesting dilemma. In that, I kind of agree with him. Like, mechanics are good, but also having the ability to just stop this fuckery is a really good talent to have. But also, go ahead.
His mechanical
Legion can't
skills
break-
are good.
Legion can't
But
break
also-
things if they're fucking dead.
I was gonna say, but also this is his choice, so like.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is actively deciding that, yeah, he wants to bring back the guns, right?
Yeah.
Well then, I'm glad I had this line prepared. Raul, it's time to put your guns on!
You can bet on that, boss.
Oh my fucking god!
An honest to goodness cowboy.
Raul's gained the old Vaquero
This is-
perk, which increases his rate of fire with revolvers and lever actions by 33%.
Also, this is why I wanted you to make that choice.
I wanted to make this choice too, but I was not expecting this. Raul! It's time to put your guns on! God. I have never seen anything about that series, but I know that line, and I love that line. Have you asked Raul's? God, I forget what it is. It's a Muso-based series. Date Masamune is like the head figure. He rides a motorcycle horse and has 6 swords.
Sengoku Basara?
That's it. Well, now, what to do? What to do is I'm gonna get a drink real quick and clear my nose. I'll be back in a minute.
God, I have had this fucking tab open for almost a week, and it is staring me in the face. It's for a manga I enjoy, but had to stop reading for a while. Because the place I read it just wouldn't work for me for a good while. And now I'm like 50, 60 chapters behind. And it's like, I want to read it, but I also know it will physically destroy me if I do. Hi.
Pain.
It will have me as a sobbing mess.
Well,
it will destroy me wholly and completely.
God.
Embrace the pain.
It's Soso no Freiren, or otherwise known as Freiren at the funeral.
Well, now that we have acquired the proper technical expertise, I think I have to make a decision, a move.
Oh, it is concentrated batshit insane. Divine Hero. It's very good, Honora. It's very, very good. It's also a lot. Emotionally.
See you at the dam! The Hoover Beaver.
Over these nuts.
Jeez, you've done that like 3 times today.
No, I haven't. What are you even talking about?
Sir, I would like to go to the penthouse.
Penthouse floor?
Because, well, I guess I don't really care about the snow globes. It's just 2,000 caps. Hi, Chokester. How's it going? What is that loud noise?
That's the air.
Wind.
Outside. You're hearing the wind whipping around. Remember that you're pretty high up.
Yeah, this is the stratosphere after all.
No.
It is actually.
Also, yeah, why haven't you removed Bill Clinton?
Why would I?
Because he stopped being relevant. He's like barely relevant the day it mattered.
I just find it amusing.
I think you forgot.
No, it was in the cup a while ago.
Look, that kid did what the Game Awards couldn't, and that's make me pay attention to the Game Awards.
Domination! Ha 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 ha!
Of course, that would be his fucking password, wouldn't
You
it?
didn't even try to figure it out, did ya?
I thought domination was a good fit, and it fucking worked. Oh boy!
Yeah, you kind of forgot that there are guards everywhere.
Where's the secret house? Where's the secret house? Where's secret?
I love hearing Yuri Lowenthal make horrible noises as you get shot.
Do I have any? Oh, ooh, buddy. Oh no.
You really screwed the pooch on this one.
Nah, I still have stim packs.
And yeah, the hidden door is right next to the terminal that you hacked.
Oh. Somebody's very upset at me.
Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Ow!
Oh,
My limbs! I don't have a doctor's bag, fuck.
No, you got nothing, man.
No, I have something. I have drugs!
Once again, just Yuri Lowenthal making horrible noises.
Please excuse me, robots.
Into the time zone!
He has Neffy's driver on him.
Wait, what about it?
They're asking if you have a golf club on you. You got this, Wang. I believe in you. A lot of things would have been helpful, Cawdor, but that's not how Wang does things.
Nah, this game has been pure Wang fuckery. Weird.
How about conducting?
Hang on a second. Trying to see if I can scam some number.
I don't see any scams, unfortunately.
Yeah, very bereft of scams here.
Oh, there's conduction and conducting. That's mean. Or concoction, rather. Nope.
Ah, my bones! Oh, I have a couple stealth boys, yeah. That would have been super useful.
Right facilities.
Well, generation is 6 of 10.
Okay, yeah, I didn't even notice 6 of 10. Sorry, I was just looking at things that carried over.
Population is not it.
Occupation?
Let me see if I can get some more scams.
Occupation wouldn't work.
Wow, I'm out of scams, aren't I?
Complexion?
I think ATION is the correct part.
Yeah, I think... Just looking at the words.
There's separation.
Oh yeah, it could be admiration. No, yeah. It's over on the left in the middle.
Good call, guys.
Good job. You're better at this than I am.
Yeah, I just wasn't seeing the word, was all. I didn't even notice admiration was in there.
Control room!
Luckily the robots can't fly. So make a quick save.
Well.
So about that golf club chat.
We really doing this, huh? Oh. Oh, man.
How's it going, Mr. House?
He got a tube coming out of he dick. He got a dick tube.
Yeah, Wang doesn't have Gunrunner's arsenal is the problem.
Do we have to do this, or do we have to? Is there another way to like lock him out?
But you should still, you know, use the golf club anyway. Relax. Hydra's worn off. Club.
How's it going, Mr. House?
Or don't.
Why have you done this? Centuries of preparation. So much good undone.
Yes, man needed you out of the way.
Your vanity project doomed to fail.
Sounds like projecting.
You won't be able to control anything, but I'll let you live.
That's
Well-
even crueler than just killing him, honestly.
I know. Well,
I thought Chester was a good boy.
there are some things that,
Oh no, this feels out of character.
nah. If Chester was a good boy, he wouldn't have done what he did to the Crimson Caravan.
Yeah, but Chester's good to his friends is the thing, you see. And Cass really wanted murder.
I think chat wants to see the golf club.
May there be a hell for you. A Tartarus, bleak, unending.
Would you kindly?
I can't VATS him.
Well, that's unfortunate. Just do the special attack then.
I don't know how.
I think it's forward and attack.
V is the VATS button, right?
Yeah.
Hang on a second. I'm gonna look at something to make sure I actually do the input right.
Yeah, you gotta initiate a power attack while moving forward.
Okay, so just hold my attack while going forward.
Yeah.
Also, let's do this.
Four.
That was so lame. That was so lame.
you didn't even hit him.
I just jostled him a little. A tragedy has befallen all mankind. Robert Edwin House, 261, President, CEO, and sole proprietor of the New Vegas Strip, industrialist and technologist, founder, president, and CEO of the multi-billion-dollar pre-war robotics and company software corporation Robco Industries. Wait, he was president of Robco? Has died. Yeah. Generally recognized by Mr. House to be mankind's only hope. Wait, did he just say Mr. House and Mr. House's only?
Yes.
Wow! Oh my fucking god!
Mr. House was kind of an asshole.
He's a bit of a narcissist, yeah.
Generally recognized by Mr. House to be mankind's only hope of long-term survival, Mr. House's passing may will sound a death knell for the entire human race. Lost forever is his bounty of knowledge concerning human longevity, the depth and breadth of which could, as he was apt to say, fill several textbooks. He was not exaggerating, though he did not achieve his goal of functional immortality. Let's not forget that he died at the age of 261. How many people could do that? I mean, come on. Wow, dude.
Dude, there's a lot of ghouls who can do that. There's a lot of ghouls who can do better than that. Also
lost forever, a house of singular personality, force of will, vision, and leadership ability. The probability of an equally capable figure emerging from the current human population to lead mankind to a future of equivalent quality is less than 0.0011012%. By objective measures, too complex detail in its obituary. This is so good!
It's so fucking good.
Personality and force of will. Born June 25th, 2020! Hang on a second! House was orphaned at an early age when his parents died in a freak autogyro accident. Though cheated of his inheritance, House attended the prestigious Institute of Massachusetts and founded Robco on his 22nd birthday. Within 5 years, it was one of the most profitable corporations on Earth.
With only a small loan of $5 million from his parents.
Who are dead, by the way. By 2065, House was certain that an atomic war would soon devastate the planet. At great personal expense, he developed technologies to ensure the structural integrity of the city of Las Vegas, as it was known at the time. On the day of the Great War, 77 atomic warheads targeted the city. Mr. House defeated them all! Talk about vision! Mr. House survived the war, of course, and would later recruit the three families, negotiate the Treaty of New Vegas, and rebuild the Vegas Strip. While these achievements yielded many immediate benefits, they were all part of the House's master plan to reignite mankind for technological advancement, a plan with which the human race would nowhere to go and nowhere to turn. We'll revise and finish this up later. Has set the age of death to update automatically. Obituary makes salient points, but pearls before swine, of course. Let's hope these ingrates never have to cause to read it. He knows they have many other evil. Wow, what a fucker!
Dude just really hates poor people. What can I say?
So now the question is, do I have a degree of fuck waiting for me outside?
Entering combat.
What?
You good?
Entering combat.
Obituaries of the recently deceased Mr. House, President, CEO, and sole proprietor.
Huh. Well.
I think we need to upload Yes Man now.
Well, I could do that. Or I could upload what I want. The question is this the reality that Chester would want? Blood on his hands, or, you know, just a slight shift in management, you know, promoting people in a position away from where they could influence anything, you know? Just a humble position as, you know, second manager of QA under Yes Man.
Huh?
What I'm saying is, I like collecting things. Like people.
What?
I forgot I cared about the stim pack.
Why?
You won't be able to control anything, but I'll let you live.
No! Don't disable Cerebro! I'd rather be killed! Just kill me!
Disable. Sterilize life. I like how it listed that twice. Wow, I lost karma for
The
that.
hoe! Ouse has gone bust.
Is he actually dead?
No, he's alive. This is a fate worse than death.
Wonder what my karma is
Because
now.
You are effectively just going to leave him here to rot until he catches an infection and slowly dies.
Where is General? Ah, the model of selflessness.
Also, he's basically trapped inside his own body.
Like,
engaging target.
It legitimately would have been more merciful to just kill him.
It's pretty fucking monstrous what you just did.
I know.
It's really out of character for Chester.
Let's just say, The demons possessed him.
Chester really doesn't like anarcho-capitalists.
You know what? Valid.
I really don't like House. Like, it is an awful thing. Like, let's be real here. I have no disagreement with everyone saying that is fucked up. But I don't like House.
Chester has gone down a dark path, man.
I mean, yeah, it's not the best medical drama, but you know, I mean...
Right behind you, boss.
Hey, boss, what the hell just happened? Oh, you know. This is all Katz's fault.
Does Victor have anything to say about this?
Who?
Well, I guess he's not here anymore.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night some girl was
To be fair, if you're killing House, I would personally say there's a few of the tribes here that you should get rid of.
Oh, should I have done that first?
Nah. I'm just saying it's something to do alongside it. What I'm saying is, when are you doing the Ultralux quest?
Can I help you with something else?
I took care of Mr. House.
Nah, Chester ain't like that, however.
Wow, that's great. Once you get a hold of that platinum chip, I'll be able to help you in all sorts of ways.
Oh, we need the platinum chip, huh? What happens if I say this?
You already took care of Mr. House? Wow, you work fast.
Weird, okay.
Don't stay away too long.
Okay, so I guess I can't do the thing yet, can I?
You should probably go get the platinum chip immediately so Yes Man can take control of things for you and things don't turn into a lawless wasteland.
That's for later.
Plot exists in a vacuum, it'll be fine.
So about the Ultralux quest line.
I mean, we are here. What's my reputation in Vegas, anyways?
Neutral.
You were looking at it.
Neutral. If House dies, you get auto cash from the snow gloves. Oh, neat. Oh yeah, I robbed.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over your weapons?
Yeah, there you go.
My deepest apologies for the slightest inconvenience. You have my assurance
I guess we're gonna have to punch everyone to death
upon your departure. But we simply can't have anyone waving their weapons around in the hotel.
Has anyone ever
It's
told
not
you
the
that your mask
atmosphere
is
we wish to
stupid?
cultivate.
It really is.
Please.
Like
Enjoy
either go full porcelain or full whatever the fuck you got going on up top. But like, don't mix them up, man. Looks dumb.
Bitter Springs. A name like that could have only brought bad luck.
Okay, but to be fair, it says model of self-righteousness, which is pretty accurate.
Did it? Selflessness.
Damn. Who are you selfless to? Who have you been selfless to? You've been paid for everything.
But I did it with... I don't know,
I mean,
man.
that's just his reputation.
Good day.
Somehow.
Am I tracking this thing here? Quests... Side bet...
How may I be of service, sir?
Where's your boss? What can you tell me about your organization?
My, such a popular question. I suppose it is only natural to see us and wonder what it is that makes us special.
We're rich.
The White Glove
God.
Society has only just made itself known to the public, of course.
Can't see it, but he's cranking
But
it
our
beneath the desk
pedigree
as he
was
says this.
established over
Yup.
generations. Were we always so refined?
Phone screen?
I'd be lying
Oh,
if I
phone
said
screen.
yes. But I've always felt we were destined for a place atop modern society. And now...
Oh my god.
Not
What?
everyone can wear the finest clothes and eat the finest foods, obviously. That's just the reality we live in.
But surely we can agree that the most tasteful,
He's my
sophisticated people
Reformed
are the most
Orthodox
deserving.
rabbi.
And that's what the White Glove Society is all about. Indeed.
I feel like you're not the person I'm supposed to talk to. Do I talk to you?
Good day.
Why is everyone around here dressed up and wearing masks?
Those are all members of the White Glove Society. Our founder Marjorie gave us all a dress code.
Marjorie.
There's only one rule to it. In her words, we must dress in such a way that no one can be said to have dressed better than us.
What
As for the
does
masks,
that fucking mean?
I'm not allowed to tell you. We're sworn to secrecy. Actually, that's not true. That's just what we're supposed to say.
What are you implying, however?
Create, and the way they make it clear that we're different from
Yeah,
everyone else.
I think you're
But you didn't hear
misunderstanding the
that from me.
joke.
Where's your mask?
Must have forgotten to put it on. How embarrassing.
Well, goodbye.
Farewell.
So I have to find one Marjorie. I don't know who or where that is.
I think you could find her in the fridge, but I don't know why you just wouldn't use butter instead.
I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I just run out of butter.
Welcome to the Ultralux. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation.
Do you work here?
I do, but one can hardly call it work. I think of myself as a caretaker rather
What's
than
this
a
weird
common
chime?
laborer. I suppose it is a labor of love if it can be called labor at all. We at the White Glove Society are all responsible for maintaining the beauty and class of the Ultralux. And as its founder, I suppose it falls to me to decide how we go about it.
Goodbye?
Ta-ta.
I guess I have to talk to Mortimer about quests? Well,
how may I be of service, sir?
How may I be of service here, instead of, you know, ripping you off for 15,000 caps?
No, not from the likes of you, I'm afraid. I don't think you'd have the stomach for it. Better look elsewhere.
What does that mean?
Indeed.
Wait. Heck Gunderson.
That's a fucking name.
Who the heck is Heck Gunderson?
For a moment, I thought you said the WGW quests, Knave, and that is something extremely different.
I have not been feeling peckish. Heck's out on the floor near the entrance. Okay.
Heck Gunderson is such a good fucking name, though.
Look at me! Look at me! On top of the casino town!
Time to take a fat shit on that table.
Tempting.
Evening.
Boss, what the heck are you doing?
Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately?
What? What? What?
The most illegal stool.
You are not allowed to sit at
Beg
this
your
stool.
pardon, stranger,
you
but
are not
I'm
fancy
looking
enough.
for someone. You ain't seen a young man with dark brown hair and a white hat on lately, have you?
No, I haven't.
Ain't nobody got one darn piece of news about my
Why would
boy.
you lie about
Not
this?
one lousy speck of information. Ain't got one Brahmin unaccounted for across a dozen ranches. But I'm here for an hour and my own son just up and disappears on me.
Oh, what the fuck? You lost your son?
My boy, Ted. He was right here. I didn't leave him but a minute. I told him to stay put while I talked some things over with the White Glove folks. He was never one to stay tied down to a spot, though. Gets that from his mother. Got most of my staff out looking for him now. I'd be out myself, but I keep hoping he'll show up back here. Of course, if he does that, I'll whoop him till his skinny hide turns to leather for putting me through this. but that don't mean I wouldn't be grateful.
Let me help you find your son.
I'd be more than happy to have you. Heck, I'll hire anybody with a pair of legs and at least one good eye at this point. There'd be a lot of money in it for you if you can get him back to me safe. And if he ain't, you can bet I'll pay for the names of the sons of bitches responsible.
Illegal stool. How's your bodyguard allowed to have a gun?
Made me a special arrangement with the hotel. They want to do business with me, they got to play by my rules. A lot of people out there resent success. Might want to take a swipe at me. This makes them think twice. If I'd have been thinking, though, I'd have had him watching my boy instead. Then none of this would have happened.
My boy.
Did you say something about a white glove?
That's what they call themselves, the folk that run this place. They're the ones dressed all fancy with their bow ties and shiny dresses.
The bow ties.
Some of them got masks, too. Real hard to trust folks like that. A couple of them show their faces, and that's who I do my business with. I don't talk to none of the other ones.
What business did you have here at the hotel?
That's between me and the White Glove Society. But let's just say they control the food supply around here, and I got lots of food to give. But that ain't as welcome as you might think.
That's fucking weird, okay. So you're a rancher.
Yep, got a whole mess of Brahmins to my name. Bighorners, too.
Oh, I hate
Used
those
to
fucking
just have
things.
the one ranch, but land was easy to grab before the soldiers moved in. Before I knew it, I was running one of the biggest ranching operations east of California. Now, everywhere I go, folks I never even met shake my hand and call me Mr. Gunderson. Don't quite know what to make of that.
What a humble dude. He's like, I don't know, man. I just sell cattle and fucking help people. And they're like, oh, hey there, Mr. Gunderson. I don't get it.
I'll be here.
Now what? Beyond the beef. X around the Ultralux for information.
Bitter Springs. A name like that could have only brought bad
Bitter
luck.
Springs. A name like that could have only brought bad luck.
Wait.
I'm sorry? Is this a bit?
Bitter Springs. A name like that could have only brought bad luck.
Bitter Springs. A place like that, a name like that could have only brought bad luck. Fuck.
That's contagious.
You're not... Is that gonna be our raid message for today? Hey, Top Hat.
How may I be of service, sir?
Apparently you can't.
Indeed.
Oh, there was that one dude.
Where'd he go?
Oh, he's busy, you know.
Probably want to get a stupid fucking mask. Oh, no, there he is.
Good day.
I'm looking for someone.
Oh, well, it's a big hotel. You should talk to Marjorie. She's in charge and she can probably help you find anyone you might need. She usually works at the front of the Gourmand. She likes to see how people respond to it.
That's
you can get to the Gourmand
weird,
from the
but
lobby.
okay.
It's a big set of double doors on the first floor of the eastern side. Can't miss it. Farewell.
So, she operates the lobby of the restaurant, likes to see how people react to it, but doesn't work in the kitchen?
And yeah, that makes sense.
She runs a hotel. She wants to know people are enjoying their food, I guess.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Ultralux. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation.
I'm looking for someone who went missing here recently.
This again? I thought this was all settled. I answered every one of that investigator's questions to his satisfaction and gave all the help I could. I know our reputation hasn't always been spotless, but that's all in
What
the
does
past
that mean?
now. How some people can't get over it is beyond me. For the last time, the White Glove Society has never and will never consume human flesh for any reason.
We're
Commitment
not
and
cannibals,
charter.
I say to the first person I meet.
I wasn't
Hello.
asking, but okay.
Hello,
That's an
good sir.
extremely suspiciously specific denial.
Hello, good sir. I am not a cannibal, and I will have you know that.
My "I'm not a cannibal" shirt is raising a lot of questions that are already answered by my "I'm not a cannibal" shirt.
Hang on a second, man. I gotta turn down my Pit Boy. What was that about eating flesh?
Now, didn't I already tell you that we don't do that sort of thing? We do not engage in cannibalism here under any circumstances. Though we haven't always been the White Glove Society. There was another time, a dark
I
time
love this
when we went by a
technicality!
different name. But that's all changed now. We've evolved past such base impulses.
Also, I think I get the fucking JRPG Doom music now.
Those days are behind us.
It's okay. I eat people too. Oh.
Yes, yes, let's go. Let's fucking go.
It is time for the good boy Chester lie. It's okay. I eat people too.
You disgust me. How dare you say such
Oh, they
a
didn't
filthy
like
thing
that?
in my establishment?
Nobody
I ought
said
to
it was a
have
good
you
lie.
arrested. You'll kindly mind your tongue, or we shan't speak any further.
Okay, I was lying. I'm sorry.
Who did you talk to about the disappearance?
There was an investigator who came through here last week. He'd been hired by a young man whose bride-to-be went missing during their stay here. Well, you can already guess
You
what
can
probably
trust me, ma'am.
happened
I'm not a
It
cannibal.
seems perfectly likely that she got cold feet and ran off. And that young groom just didn't have a clue.
Look, you telling her you're a cannibal is like a cop walking up to you saying they're not a cop.
I'm investigating someone. A man.
In full uniform.
And he just went missing recently.
A man? Well, then this can't be. 2 disappearances in my hotel? What will people say?
That you're a
I'm
cannibal?
going to
You
have a
fucking
word with my
cannibal?
Staff about security on the premises. Whether these people are found or not, our guests simply must feel safe in their own rooms.
Is there any way I can talk to the investigator?
Why, yes, I think so. If he hasn't checked out yet, that is. I had our maitre d' Mortimer offer him a complimentary room for as long as it took for him to be satisfied. You see, the White Glove Society remains the very picture of courtesy, even in the face of such impolite accusations.
I wonder if she says that if you don't lie. Goodbye.
If you have the cannibal perk, that isn't a lie.
Yeah, huh?
Man, cannibals. Not how I expected to spend the day.
Hello, Mortimer.
How may I be?
Whoa! Whoa!
Look, sometimes it happens. Don't judge.
Marjorie said you gave a free room to a PI?
Private investigator. Ah, yes, I remember the gentleman. This was about the missing bride. Such an awful thing. I do hope he finds her whereabouts. If I might pry, have you found something that will help his investigation?
As we have learned today, lying is not a good idea.
I don't trust this guy. I think this guy's fucking in on it. So if we lie, then he's going to try to fucking axe us.
Yeah.
And then we have proof.
Yeah. I just want to speak with him, man.
Of course, of course. Now, ordinarily, we don't give out guest information, but I think given the circumstances, he'll want to speak with you. Let's see. He hasn't checked out yet. If you head back to the hotel rooms, his will be 1 floor directly above you after you exit the lobby. I hope we can put this whole matter to rest at last.
Goodbye.
Indeed.
I really do hope we see Columbo.
Columbo is a police detective, not a private detective.
True.
Private investigator.
How do we get the hotels again?
Isn't it like one of the side areas?
Yeah, I just can't remember which one. Ah, here we go. And then we have to go up a floor. I don't think this is what they meant by up a floor, but, you know. Oh! Sorry, Raul!
You just got a weird wasteland thing.
What was that? Oh, Caruso. Ah!
Come on. You like that? Let's dance.
Okay.
I'm having some inadequacy issues here.
Wait, did they disable my robot too? What happened here? How am I gonna do this?
Punch.
Had enough?
Get back here, you son bitch.
Let's dance.
Oh no, Eddie!
Come on.
Get back here! Man, the fucking NCR technique is kind of really done to pull off.
Raul was unconscious. Mood.
I know how we could do this. Ah! Oh, that deactivates it. Fuck. Stop chasing my boy! What are you doing?
Come on.
This is hopeless.
You like that?
Now, if only Wang had thought to bring a knife.
Right?
You like that? Had enough?
This NCR technique kind of sucks ass, if I'm gonna be real. Wait, I'm still stealth? Here's a good idea.
Yeah, Psycho's always a good idea.
Did I sell all the boxing ones? I think I did.
Time to drink some booze.
Where is my booze?
No,
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Ludegras. Wang only keeps large melee weapons. Anything else is cowardice.
This makes me feel inadequate.
Yeah, Wang's got something to prove.
Had enough?
Where is... I should use the NCR radio.
I'm hit. You like that? Come on.
How is he still blocking?
Yeah, I'm kind of impressed more than anything. Oh, there goes Eddie.
I'm guessing
Eddie's not having a good time on the floor.
I'm guessing allies don't auto recover in combat.
I don't remember.
Come on.
Like I just need to kill one and we're Gucci. Eddie, please.
I mean, you're the one who keeps fighting over Eddie's corpse.
And now, the death. Oh my god!
Shit!
It's amazing how much a stick matters. Following and scroll across the back of the matchbook. Steam room, 4 p.m. Undercover might be a good idea. Also, I'm guessing Weird Wasteland was Caruso.
Yeah, it was Crusoe.
Yeah, Robinson Crusoe, I believe.
Oh. It was Crusoe, yeah. Yeah, no. Different person.
Ah.
I was muted this whole time. Wow.
Damn.
You should give Raoul
Not
the other
Crusoe.
stick.
I'm sure you'll be fair and equitable, boss.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll both have teams, Raul.
So at the very least, Raoul has a stick.
Raoul, too, can beat some ass. Living the dream.
White Glove Society.
I love how the people in the lobby just watched that fist fight happen.
They probably just thought
is
it
this part of the entertainment?
Exactly, that's probably what they were thinking.
Yeah, they're fucking rich people.
Trying to find some dirt sheep healing at the moment. Since it's all I
Still on a
have.
stick.
I mean, yeah, I should stop being squirrely about radiation, shouldn't I?
I don't know why you are. You have so much fucking recovery shit.
Not anymore.
Yeah, what happened?
I used it. A lot.
I hear a troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground.
Naked people.
Where's Steam Room? Unless this is in fact Steam Room. Meet me the investigator in the Ultralux Steam Room at 4 p.m. Ugh.
Look, Nave, Wang didn't download any nude mods.
Ah, Steam Room.
Here's the Steam Room.
Come, Raul, let us bathe.
There are no... Oh my god, it's a sauna beer.
I love how they're fucking forbidden to pick up.
That's not
Now
your
we
cowboy
wait.
hat.
I still have the rebreather on.
Are you just gonna sit here or what?
Time to disassociate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. 1, 2, 3. So that should be good. Time to disassociate for half a day.
Sitting in a sauna for that long is bad for you.
Only if you're a coward.
It'd be real fucking funny if I just died. Woo!
Oh, so you're just gonna wait half an hour?
Maybe. I might have to clear my throat real quick. I need to talk to a doctor soon.
You're not gonna skip that at last hour?
Don't I have to be there at 4?
Yeah, not on the dot.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Okay, whatever. You do you.
Look at them staring into each other's eyes.
Is this your guy?
Hard to say since there are 2 other people. Also, I really do have to clear out my throat, so 1 second.
Exactly. Beautiful ambiance.
Beautiful ambiance of a public swimming pool.
It's not public.
Okay, well, a hotel swimming pool.
Okay, there we go.
There we go. Almost there. Uh-huh.
Are you our guy, Chansey?
Did it say 4 o'clock?
Who are you?
This is someone who found a matchbook.
Matchbook? What about the man I gave it to?
You
He's
don't want to
very
know.
dead.
Oh my goodness me. They must know he was talking to someone on the inside. They'll be watching everyone closer now. I knew this was a mistake.
What were you supposed to discuss here?
The girl, the one who disappeared. I know what happened to her.
Who are you afraid of?
Mortimer. If he realizes it was me the investigator was planning to meet, he'll have me killed.
I knew it!
So is Mortimer behind the disappearances?
Yes. The White Glove Society strictly forbids eating humans. But we weren't always the White Glove Society. Mortimer and some of the others have regressed to the old ways. They've taken many people over the last few months, but always from Freeside or secluded places where they wouldn't be missed. It wasn't enough. Lately, they've gone for tourists here on the Strip, even in the hotel. I guess that's the hazard of a cannibal becoming a gourmet. It's hard to please a refined palate.
How do you know well, what about Ted Gunderson?
He's alive, as far as I know. We're trying to keep him fresh. Mortimer has special plans for him. The White Glove Society has a banquet every night at 7. It's in our private section. Mortimer wants to reintroduce humans into our cuisine. Since eating people is a crime we punish by death, he's going to do it in secret. After everyone has eaten it, he'll tell them. With no real way to punish everyone, in Mortimer's mind.
A secret spice was prion disease.
People as a delicacy.
Ted's father's a wealthy man. With his resources, this would be easy to stop.
That may be true, but I wouldn't recommend it. He's built a reputation, and it isn't for calmness and impartiality. He's not what he looks like. They call him Hurricane.
Wow.
The man built his empire by hiring mercenaries.
Yeah,
to drive
his name
off
is
the
Hack
competition.
Gunderson, but when he
Lately,
gets
he's
real
been
mean,
attacking
we
our
like to call him
Brahmin
Hell
suppliers so he can take
Gunderson.
over their business. He's the sort to pound in a nail with a wrecking ball. If you give him the whole story on this, he'd be liable to raise the entire hotel. And God knows what he'd do to the rest of the Strip.
I'd be down for that.
Would they punish Mortimer for the deception?
They might.
But we're
to
planning
him,
on
legacy of
ruling the
returning
Strip.
To the old ways is worth his own life. I don't think he expects it, though. I don't either. Nothing is more important to the society than being on the cutting edge of New Vegas cuisine. Mortimer's idea will appeal to that need. He just has to get them over the taboo.
Where are they keeping him?
I don't know exactly. I wasn't in on it. I think some of them stopped trusting me. But you can bet they're keeping him near the gourmand. Our chef, Philippe, has an obsession with fresh ingredients. It'd be back in the members-only section, so you'll have to be careful. Don't be seen, and more importantly, don't let them see Ted in the open. It's guarded both at the lobby entrance and in the access tunnels leading from the main restaurant.
Anything you could do to help me?
I could sponsor you as an honorary member, but I don't know that you've achieved the level of status that would gain the society's approval.
Hell no.
Perhaps if you were to gain some more notoriety on the Strip, we could get you in. Otherwise, you'll have to find some way to get inside quietly. It won't be easy, and it'll be harder still to get them out.
Any suggestions on how to get him out?
Well, they'll all be sampling pre-war wines before the meal. Maybe it's as simple as drugging them. Although that wouldn't stop any future kidnappings. You'd have to expose Mortimer, but he's going to confess anyway. What if his revelation were a lie? What if no one had eaten human flesh but him? If you could somehow replace Philippe in the kitchen and serve a convincing substitute instead, you could walk Ted right through the middle of that room after Mortimer speaks, and then he'd have some explaining to do. Philippe has been trying to approximate the taste of human flesh for years. He must have a recipe somewhere.
What's happening?
I told you the secret spice is prion
Let's
disease.
plan on meeting again as soon as... Wait, did you hear something?
Were you followed?
Oh! Assassin!
It just fell apart. Holy shit.
That was theft?
Wasn't yours.
I expect to be
Yeah,
awed
we'll
by your
find
dizzy
your
and mercantile
keepers.
sense, boss.
Oh crap, I don't have any 22s.
Maybe he has some on him. Or, well, in his chunks. Yeah, see, there you go.
I'm sure you'll be fair and equitable, boss.
This quest is getting a little weird, not gonna lie.
Is it wasn't already?
I hope someone opens the lucky 38.
What was that, Torvo?
I don't even remember. Oh yeah, as if it wasn't already.
Loot
Could
Chauncey.
just turn Mortimer's head inside out with a cane, but
But then we'd be, very busted.
Can't give up the game too quickly.
But
So-
violence. Violence solves so many problems.
Yeah.
And then it creates more problems, which you can then solve with violence. It's great.
Alright, let's
It's
see.
a wonderful cycle. Oh yeah, did you ever learn Cass's full name?
Not yet.
I hear a troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground.
Bartender.
What can I get you? Pleasure speaking to you.
You look positively famished. Pleasure speaking to you.
It said something about an access tunnel.
Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately?
This crouch walking is hell on my back, boss.
Actually
Should've
pretty
bet
tired,
we
so I'm gonna
killed
head
the
off to
Fiend's
bed.
leader.
Night,
See you
y'all.
later, dude.
Good night.
Let's go ahead and do that real quick. What? What? Okay.
Thanks.
Drink the wine. Give the banquet. I'm trying to figure out where the access tunnels would be.
With House out of the way, I hope someone opens the Lucky 38.
Oh, I suck at lockpicking.
Sure do.
So I think that would have just led to the chips. I wonder if Mortal will get on my ass about this. No, oh no, not actually. That's the penthouse. Oh, wow, okay. What? Whatever.
It was just the broom closet.
You lost karma! How did that affect me? I'm still a very good boy.
You only lost a little bit of karma for raiding the broom closet.
You went where you were not supposed to go. Bad boy!
Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately?
What? Well, I know something's up lately. What happened here? Why is this room open? Bathhouse. That's casino floor. Where would the access tunnels be? Would they be outside? Because I know, what's his face mentioned, access tunnel.
Should have bet we'd kill the fiends.
What? I bet it's outside. I think I have to go outside. Because I can't really see any other areas here that would have it. Now, where would an access tunnel be? What's his face said it when we were talking about how to get into the kitchen. He said, like, it'd be hard to get into the kitchen even through the access tunnels. Let's check out a Naughty Boy guide. Lie? Oh, neat. Weird. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Yes.
What are you trying to do?
I'm seeing if I just misread something. Oh, I guess there is no tunnel. That's weird. Yeah.
I think maybe the Chester method of doing this is to get some strip fame and then come back.
It was... Yeah, I guess I did just mishear it. That's just really weird that it's like presented that way. So now the question is, how do I get to the kitchen?
Beg your pardon, but could I my deepest but we please. Pleasures.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, you are. You're gonna need those again.
Does Raul still have stuff missing? God damn, they took Raul's stuff too. Did you get a hold out or something? Maybe. Maybe. But I think the best way would be to approach this through, trying to approach the kitchen, but I don't know how we're gonna approach the kitchen.
Salutations.
How I get to kitchen? Because supposedly we could get in there through another means, but I don't see it. There's another entrance somewhere. Okay. Where would another entrance be?
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Yeah, good job. Well, I don't think it's the broom closet. It's probably not the other side, so where could it be? Actually, wait. Whoops, sorry. Oh god, move out of the way, please. I actually think it might be this thing, but we can't lockpick it.
Unfortunately, we might have to rely on quest homeostasis.
Well, the thing is, I'm not worried about the fame to get into the thing. That's not the problem I'm facing. The problem is addressing the scenario of thwarting Mortimer's plan, in that I have to get into the kitchen and drug the wine and also sabotage the beef. My hang-up
I think
is...
in order to get into the kitchen, you need to be famous enough first.
No, the fame gets you into the private room, not the kitchen. At least that's what I'm understanding. Oh wait. Alright, this is my suite. But I don't think there's anything here. If you wear formal wear, it functions as a disguise in this casino. Interesting. Pardon me, Raul. I have to change my clothes. I figured that would be the case, but I wasn't 100% sure. Because I didn't think the game would be this, well prepared?
With House out of the way, I hope someone opens the Lucky 38.
Yeah, more caps to lose. I like how House is gone and no one gives a fuck. Huh. I guess you have to specifically use his outfit. That's weird, but okay.
Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately?
Mortimer's still around. No, I think he's already done the show. Honestly, would you care if Jeff Bezos suddenly imploded out of his own asshole? No, not really.
Sounds like Mr. House is in some kind of trouble.
Yeah, we can't do anything about the thing right now.
You look positively famished. Pleasure speaking. You look positively adieu.
Yeah, I think lockpick is a necessary evil, unfortunately.
Well, that's one way of cooking the meat.
Here we go.
You, what do you think you're doing?
I love that last action! Trespassing.
What do you think you're doing, trespassing?
Main water burst upstairs and sent me down to survey the damage.
Curse it all. Your timing couldn't be more atrocious. Just make it quick, all right? The sooner you find yourself elsewhere, the better.
I mean, yeah? Oh wait, I was just here. What the fuck?
Got turned around.
Apparently I just did a loop. I love that repair is so relevant in this game. It's so cool. Nope. There you are.
Why are you standing still? Do you think the world waits for you while you stand there drooling? Get back out there and get to work.
I think you may have me confused with someone else.
Oh, really? So despite your filthy face and your vacant expression and your complete lack of human dignity, you're telling me you're not a server?
Oh, wow, bro. Oh man, we need either barter or medicine. Oof. I don't know, you have it right. I'm a server.
Well, then why the fuck are you still standing there like you aren't the lowest form of life ever to be flushed down the evolutionary
Wow. I was just wondering where I could find tonight's wines.
Well, why don't you fucking try checking the serving table in the wine room for fuck's sake? Circular room, 2 rooms down. Ring any bells? Christ. Now don't speak to me again or I swear I'll serve you as the main course.
Bruh. Calm down. What?
So now we replace Felipe as the cook, right? And serve not human meat.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think he is actively cooking human meat. It's a stack of handwritten recipes, obviously experimental, with many sections crossed out and notes scribbled in the margins.
So part of the plan was that you could rescue the kid and then serve everybody else a fake human meat, and then trot the kid out to be like, hey, by the way, this guy's full of shit. And he was totally gonna feed you human meat. What an asshole.
However, the notes indicate a desire to make it not taste like veal, but human flesh.
However, this does mean that you're going to have to replace the cook, which means that you're probably going to have to fucking axe him. Since you don't have the skills to get him to stop screaming at you.
This is gonna be hilarious if this works. Oh wait, no, that's not a crafting thing. Damn it.
The dialogue options were barter and medicine.
The other option was drugging the wine, which you could still do.
It wasn't the best option though, because he said, well, then it just doesn't stop Mortimer from doing this again.
Check the terminal next to the freezer door.
We need to find a way to expose Mortimer for what he is. Basically, just get him to fucking put his foot in his mouth.
Engage the lock. I guess that just locks this door. We also got a key from him. Ah. I thought I got the lock. So...
you can just hack this.
Oh, I'm aware, but like, we need to be able to extricate him. Oh, he caught me. Okay. We need to be able to get him out, though, is the issue. Wait, no. There is a way to do this, actually. But just in case, I am going to save. Because I think we have an outfit for him. If the game is that smart. Which I hope it is.
Men won't work. Vault?
Vault is 1.
No, geeks won't work.
Yeah.
Guido doesn't share any of the letters.
Wow, I actually deduced it.
Nicely done. Disengage lock.
Oh wow, you're still alive.
Khan's got cornered in the ruins of Boulder City.
I don't think that's what you gotta worry about here, buddy.
That's unusual. My daddy's gonna kill all you bastards once he finds out what you done to me.
Oh, right. Calm down, I'm here to get you out of here.
My daddy sent you? God damn it. I almost died in here. What the hell took you so long? It's just one damn hotel.
Wow, you're,
Who did this to me anyway? They hit me over the head before I got a look at them.
There's no time to explain. We gotta go now.
All right, fine. I'm right behind you. Come on, move it.
We have a problem.
Yeah, you have to get him out quietly is the issue.
You get back here with our dinner.
Da-da-da.
I mean, you were gonna have to kill that guy anyway.
Had enough.
Okay, I guess we're doing this.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh no, you stole a knife to defend yourself from the cannibal. That's evil. Yeah, no, there's no way Chester can get his non-lethal option right now. Well,
Come on.
They're running away. Oh, this.
Well,
Val, did you take a knife from them?
I guess he did. Well, I guess we're doing this now.
Well, shouldn't we make the steaks? How do we do that? How I make steak.
I think you've kind of definitively fucked over the banquet.
Did I? Cause like...
I have no clue, honestly.
Come on. Had enough. They killed him.
That's
Well, guess it's time to wipe out the White Glove Society. I mean, nobody likes them anyway, honestly.
The thing about this is that this is a weird one in that I didn't think it would lock me out of stopping the steak plan. That's why I kind of want to redo this, because, like, I wanted to do every plan before that. I didn't realize just, like, doing that would just lock us out of there.
Okay, I think what has to happen if you want to do this without pissing off the White Gloves is that you're going to have to kill Felipe quietly.
I thought I told you to get lost.
God, it's so far away.
About time.
Which means that you're probably going to have to get a knife, and you're probably going to have to murk this guy.
Well, the question is, how are we supposed to make the steak? That's where I'm, like, really confused as what to do next. Like, there's no real clear way to do it, because I thought with him gone, we could just use the kitchen, but that's not the case.
Do you want me to just, like, read you the fucking walkthrough, or...?
Oh, I see what happens here.
The walkthrough doesn't tell me
I
where
thought I told you to get lost.
I figured it out. It's really awkward.
Well, what do you want? I'm very busy here.
There it is.
Oh.
I thought I thought that would just like belt you. That's why I was really confused.
No, it'll ruin my ingredients.
And that's why this exists.
What the? You son of a goddamn mother.
And we got the recipe, right? Yes, we
Let
did.
me out.
Oh,
Okay,
now
cook.
Cook imitation flesh using recipe.
So now you need to... I think you need to disguise yourself and call in the waiter. Be like, hey, I'm totally the chef.
Let's take a look at that. Da, 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 da. Okay, I see what we could do now. Sorry I'm like using a guide to go through this, it's just that like some of the like what was tripping me up was the ability to cook the steak. Cause apparently we could only use one oven, not like any of the other ones. But now I know what we have to do, and it's a little weird in that I have to disassociate for 19 hours.
You need to make sure you're disguised as a member of the society as well, otherwise he's going to be hostile.
How may I assist? But no one is in their chairs yet. Surely we should wait until 7 when the dinner guests arrive. I'll be ready when you need me.
Damn. Yep.
So disassociate for an hour.
No, it's midnight. 19 hours.
Oh, pain.
Raul, you want to see a cool trick?
Enter the time dimension. That guy's probably a bit cold by now. He kind of deserves it, though.
He is a big old bitch, baby.
How may I assist? At once.
Call in the head waiter. Now, to be fair, the quest does make sense. It's just that I was really hung up on why I couldn't use, like, any of these ovens to cook. The meat is to die for, I hear.
Delicious.
Why is he not leaving?
The sooner you find yourself elsewhere, the better.
Okay.
There he goes.
Alright, there he goes. So... Waiter leaves the room. You should probably quick save.
It's not the same password, unfortunately.
Well, it's not. Oh, it's...
Ironic.
I mean, you are stealing their dinner.
My daddy's gonna kill all you back. God, who? All right.
Alright, so I think you have to sneak down the hallway. Might want to quick save here.
I did.
He's trying to escape.
Son of a bitch.
You're not
You've goofed it.
I mean, he's still alive.
I'm pretty sure you've goofed it because...
This is about to happen?
Because instead of having the fucking banquet, everybody's going to immediately attack you.
Wait, what? The whole thing's that. Okay, fine. It didn't say anything about quest failed, that's why I was like...
You need to load the quick save, not the auto. There you go.
He's trying to escape.
God damn it.
Pain.
He's trying to escape.
Yeah. Time for more fighting.
I know I suck at sneaking. Can't really do anything about it because I don't have a stealth boy. I gotta confirm this because I feel like I should just be able to...
Okay, I have the walkthrough open. Do you want me to just tell you what to do?
Hang on a second. Free Ted after leaves less and Ted. Item. It's to follow him. Be careful to make sure the waiter isn't still walking back. Fall stairs, go through the door, white glove dining area. It doesn't look like if they see me, I'm busted. Like, it looks like I'm just fine if I just leave. Like, I don't know why like, the quest didn't end, so I don't know why people thought, like, it would just be, you know, over.
Well, we'll see, I suppose. Hi, Marjorie.
Huh.
So have fun.
I was curious what that door was.
Follow the stairs up and go through the door to the White Glove private dining area.
I guess Marjorie's gonna tell us where to go. I hope we don't have to pick the lock.
So you're gonna need to stay hidden until he's done his speech.
But I have a
Yep.
few words, if I may. There was a time, not so long ago, when we were bound together, not as...
Because audio is actually really important here.
members, but as family, as a clan. And when Mr. House came to us with his proposal, we
Mr. House, what happened to that guy?
To gain much. Little did we know how much we'd lose in the process. As a society, we've endeavored to sample the finest food and drink the world has to offer. But we are living a lie. There is a meat sweeter than the most corn-fed livestock. Most of you have tasted it. All of you have coveted it. Among us, it is a crime to discuss a return to the old ways that unified our people. Tonight, that all changes. The taboo ends. Let me finish, Marjorie. You don't know it yet, but you are all now guilty of a greater crime. One that ordinarily bears the harshest of punishments. Surely that you are all guilty warrants not only universal amnesty, but also a renewed discussion. For our society to be truly elite, we must dine on the most delicious, the most exclusive food known to us. And tonight, for the first time as a society, you are sampling that very dish, The meat we are forbidden to taste, the way it was meant to be eaten. Fellow members of the White Glove Society, bon appetit.
And now we go.
Hey, fucko.
What the? Who is this trespasser?
Bad news, Mortimer. Nobody's eating the boy you kidnapped tonight.
What are you? Why is he there? Who are we eating right now?
Secret recipe. It isn't human, though. I can tell you that.
No! These are lies. I never kidnapped anyone. And even if I did, there's no harm done. He's alive, after all.
Too late, Mortimer. You already said too much.
You're all hypocrites. How can you claim to be connoisseurs yet deny yourselves the greatest of all meats? I am ashamed to have once called everyone here family. This isn't over, though.
I'm not
I'll begin
owned!
anew. The White Glove Society will never achieve the greatness of my new order. You'll all hear from me again.
Not if we kill you. Get his ass! Get his ass! Or, well, okay, bye.
It's fine. He's one man in the wasteland. A fucking cannibal outside will get him. Which will be the peak of irony, honestly. Mortimer is one of 5 base game characters with pure evil karma. Wow.
That's hilarious.
Wait. Shit. How do I get out of here?
I think you,
Where is Marjorie?
probably sitting at the table.
That's a bouncer. White
Hello
glove.
there.
Oh, ma'am, sorry. Having a bit of trouble right now. Hello, Marjorie.
Oh my. How unfortunate. And in front of all these people, too. He always was a bit of a pill, Mortimer. He was so proud when I decided to ban eating people. And now this. I should have paid more attention to the warning signs.
What a fucking thing to call him a
Can you imagine
pill.
What people would have said? Why, it would have been a complete scandal if it weren't for you.
Goodbye.
Ta-ta.
Yeehaw.
Yay!
That was what I wanted to do. It's just that there's so many fail points in this mission. It's really weird. It's really tough. What? Help!
Marjorie, I would like to leave, please.
Do I have to go through the kitchen again?
I think you do.
Look, man. Look, I don't want to be part of the society. Not because they're cannibals or... What? Oh my fucking god. I knew this wasn't necessary. This is kinda hilarious, actually.
Had enough.
Guys, the jig's already up.
Did you not get the message, guys? Come on.
I got one.
Oh my fucking god. What? What's happening?
This is very stupid.
The pain from my wound. It's starting to outweigh the pain from my arthritis.
Come on, Raul's been through enough. Stop toasting him, please.
Got one. Whoa!
Yeah, they're all hostile to you now.
I've got one.
No?
You like that?
I think I may have, I think I may have started some shit.
Oops.
Heck? Heck?
You might have to load the save. However says reload the save, talk to Marjorie about becoming a member, then you can leave without, you know...
That's obnoxious. Oh god, which quick save was I at? There's so many bad flags. Ugh. And now we gotta listen to this again.
I'm not the scheduled speaker, but I have a few words, if I may. There was a time, not so long ago, when we were bound together not as members, but as family, as a clan. And when Mr. House came to us with his proposal, we accepted, knowing we stood to gain much. Little did we know how much we'd lose in the process. As a society, we've endeavored to sample the
what 18-month dev span really messed with some things in this game, and you could tell.
And the most corn-fed livestock. Most of you have tasted it. All of you have coveted it.
It's a shame, really, because like the quest itself is really good. It's just that there's so many avenues for it to just say, "Ah, fuck it, brain aneurysm."
The taboo ends. Let me finish, Marjorie. You don't know it yet, but you are all now guilty of a greater crime. One that ordinarily bears the harshest of punishments. Surely that you are all guilty warrants not only universal...
Yeah, I don't think they could iron out the things, honestly, because I don't think anybody of the original New Vegas team is available anymore.
Dine on the most delicious, the most exclusive food known to us. And tonight, for the first time...
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not, Broken Mind.
That very dish, the meat we are forbidden to taste, the way it was meant to be eaten. Fellow members of the White Glove Society, bon appetit.
I figured as much, I just wasn't sure. Hud Mortimer! Yeah. Me, just a big mouth.
You're full of shit, Mortimer.
Get him, boss. I mean, if that fits with your schedule.
Goodbye.
Later, bro. Whoop.
Oh,
hi, Marjorie.
Oh my. How unfortunate.
I want to join the White Glove Society.
Why, yes, of course. It's only natural that originally we didn't allow anyone else in, you see. Founding members only. We thought exclusivity would make us the envy of everyone.
I don't want to hear this.
And it has. But then I had the idea to allow...
That was a weird line delivery, holy
lower
shit.
in status, naturally. But it just makes people want to be us even more. And the right people could certainly do wonders for our image. Celebrities, philanthropists.
Yeah,
we want
come on.
only the very best. I'm afraid you are a relative unknown.
Oh my
Certainly not the
god.
caliber
So
of person
exit
we
out
would
of
consider
this-
for such an honor.
Did they not consider the karma yet?
If you had more notoriety or clout here on the strip, things would be different.
You don't have enough clout on the strip. Okay.
Ta-ta.
What about now?
Again?
Welcome to the Ultralux. The answer is still no, I fear.
Oh
You need
my
to talk about
god.
something. Think big.
Really?
Your name should be... What else, Miss? It's put us in a wreck. But our executive chef, Philippe, but a delicacy is just that. And if the... So is...
Ma'am, I just want to leave.
Ta-ta.
This is very silly.
Do I have to kill?
I think you just have to fucking cheat your way out because the quest is broken right now.
Salutations.
Wow, that is absolutely insane.
It seems that Obsidian has indeed inherited the fucking.
I gotta check something on the guide real quick. Hang on. Move the quest peacefully. Turn Ted's father. As soon as Mortal finishes, simply jump over the counter, run him initially dialogue. So complete the quest. Yeah, there is no note of this. Player can Mortimer kill Heck and Ted without framing Heck. Just drug the wine. To work with Mr. House. Frame Heck Kunston. And bring Ted back. This is hilarious that I managed to find it this way, and there's no notes on this.
Well, shucks. Honestly, at this point, just fucking console the door open because this is really stupid.
No. No. Apparently we have to kill Mortimer. I hope. I really fucking hope this is the way to go. No, that is not the bug, however.
The bug that has happened is that we can't leave.
Yeah. Where is a link to the Mortimer? I want to see his inventory and see if we could just, like, kill him and take his shit. Because I am loath to just, you know, spawn the item. I want to see if there's, like, a gameplay way to do this. Roll location, and we're none bio info. Stats, tag skills, Mitch stats, technical. Info, quest, dialogue. Yeah, it shows inventory. Inventory. Other items. Ultralux freezer key, kitchen key, penthouse key.
Well, I mean, there's that, but it's also exceedingly stupid that they wouldn't let you leave the room after you expose this whole fucking fiasco. Like, hello, I would like to go outside without having to attack all of your guys, please. Oh, no, I can't let that happen, dearie. What the fuck are you talking about?
He doesn't have a key for... He doesn't have a key for the, area. What? How does that make any sense? What the fuck? What is this place called? The, members only area? Wow. Only Marjorie could give you a key.
Yep. Somebody said earlier that you can just point your cursor at the door and put unlock in the console.
I really hate that, actually. That feels so awful.
Yeah, but this flag should handle itself if you complete the quest without getting the reputation.
Well, somebody was wrong about the script.
Oh.
Are we just trapped here?
You have to have the door selected?
Click on the door while in console mode. Oh, well. Ugh. Man, I don't feel good about that. I feel real ugly about that. Holy shit.
Yeah, some inherited Bethesda jank for you there. And now somebody is levitating. God damn it!
Wait, what? What?
Heck, what are you doing?
God. Ted, are you all right?
Quit your hollering.
What's going on?
I'm fine.
You're talking with your back to him? What the fuck?
You got me my boy back. I got no words. Now, I hope you didn't do no harm to whoever's responsible for this. I want to skin their hides myself.
It was Mortimer, one of the white gloves who had Ted taken. He's a cannibal!
Well, that does it. None of them maniacs will ever do business with Hank Gunderson long as they live. Hell, I'll put me together a damn blockade. Hit 'em where it hurts. They control the food. There ain't gonna be no food. Not for anybody in this whole damn town. It's a goddamn monument to inhumanity. Let 'em starve. Biggest favor anyone's ever done this hellhole.
Heck, calm down. It was just one guy.
That's just what they want. You'd be driving the city to eat each other.
I don't like this place. Whole strip, really. Ever since I got here, the stink of it has flooded my nostrils. But you got a point.
Well, I guess I was wrong about Heck.
No depravity here. All I'd be doing is helping them along. All right. Well, I promised you I'd make it worth your while. So here you are. Try not to lose it all at the same casino.
I hate this quest. Well, I don't hate the quest. I think it's a very well written and interesting quest. It's just I'm really upset that I managed to worm my way into the dead end of mechanics.
You know, it would have been easier if you had just murdered everybody.
You know, it probably would have. It was kind of a hassle. And I kind of wanted to do the way the quest was intended and not pull a Cass. I really don't want to pull another Cass and just murder everyone again. I'd like to see what the game wanted me to do. And I'm glad I did it here. It's just that everybody here is kind of a piece of shit except for Marjorie, ironically enough. Which is really
Marjorie
weird.
is rich, which is a character flaw, let's be real.
But she wasn't a piece of shit about it. She just wants to entertain people. Just not in the best
she's
way.
Still kind of a piece of shit. Honestly.
She is snooty. But she's not a cannibal. She's not fucking insane. And she's not like a meat baron psychopath.
That true.
She is just a businessman, which, as you said, it's kind of a flaw, but she is like the best person in this shithole.
Yeah, true. Marjorie was also like, yeah, let's stop eating people, that's bad.
I just wish that, you know, Bethesda didn't hold them to 18 months to develop a game, which is fucking insanity.
Anyhow, we can tell Yes Man that we solved the whole issue with the White Glove Society now, and also stop dressing like an asshole.
No, it's fine. I love looking like a douchebag in a fucking beret.
No, you don't.
I just wanted to point out the beret thing. I thought that was really funny.
Well, you like looking like a douchebag in a beret. You don't like looking like a rich asshole.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you should probably do something about that.
Maybe. Wow, this actually is a bomber jacket. Look at that. Well, very gnarly looking one.
Very decorated.
Hey, yes, man.
Oh, hi again. Can I help you with something else?
Should we have Yes Man out here?
Well, I can't do anything with him without the chip. He's just a Securitron. He even has the disguise on up until we show up.
Please, go on.
The White Glove Society had a cannibalism problem, but I solved it.
A cannibalism problem? Really? I'm so glad you weren't eaten. That's 2 down, 3 to go.
Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you say.
And how that means I'm gonna
Hope to see you soon.
call it a day. Being a little upset at the events at hand, but ultimately we did what I was hoping to do with this quest.
Yeah, that ended on something of a sour note, but at least it wound up working out? Question mark?
We did it. It just involved, you know, trying to figure out where the right stove is, figuring out what other people said about the place, going into the thing, repeating it twice, and adjusting fucking reality to leave. But hey, we did it. I don't like how we did it, but we did it, I guess. And we'll call it here for today.